Hey, good evening, everyone. Oh. What's happening tonight? I just wanted to show another requested video. Oh, you know what? Let me see. This logging crap is a pain in the ass.
Sure. Tell me the reason you have no money.
All right, here we go. I think I blocked it. Oh yeah, here we go. I've got a certain channel on standby just in case on TikTok. How's everybody doing on Taco Tuesday? Anybody have tacos today? Like, actually, I did. That we had for lunch. Hey, Paul, nice to see you. What up, Chris? Didi Sauce, how are you? I was watching the Cubs game. It's just a real, what you call a slaughter. It's like 11-0 Cubs. Oh, gee, what up? Hey, Catherine, Chihuahua Mama. I know we got trouble here, too. Hi, Vicky. Mr. John Allen, thanks for being here. I know you can't stay for a long time, but it's all right. I appreciate the effort. Julia and Julie. So I was asked, this happened a couple of weeks ago. And I just didn't get around to it. Some of you have seen it already a lot of times. It's that night when Vanessa invited Dre McCray live, remember? Some of you have seen it, some haven't. It wasn't a long session, but I remember it was 2 o'clock in the morning. 2:15 in the morning, something like that. And I got a call from my little special private circle. She's like, you gotta go live. You gotta go live. I'm like, I'm already in bed. I was in my shorts and a t-shirt. I was already, you gotta go live. She invited Dre McCray. Dre said yes. They're gonna go like, oh, okay. So I got up, turned on the office, went, and I started streaming it. So it picks up right at the very beginning. I tried to get, I got almost all of it. And it was interesting. Hey, Grandma's Rock. Punky. Hi, Punky. And I'm still searching through stuff. I had the bad habit. I'm trying to do it now. I don't know if you've seen the recent few videos. I'm trying to put a description in there as to what's in the video or what happens in the video. But back then, I was just doing so many videos that I just never went through with that, put in the description. But this one I did. This one I did a thumbnail of, and so we're gonna go ahead and watch that. I think I called it Two Bizarre Worlds. Is this the one? Yes, this is the one. Yes, this is the one. I don't want it showing like that though. I don't want comments were not. I mean, comments were okay, but I'd rather you watch what's on the screen here. Yeah, exactly. One nutcase talking to another nutcase. And one nutcase makes the other nutcase look normal, actually. And I was like, huh. Maybe the other nutcase isn't such a nutcase. Maybe. Hey, Kelly. Yo, you haven't seen this, OG? It was it got annoying, and I think you'll see why. Hi, Regina, welcome. Glad you could be here. Yeah, Regina, that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, ready? Here, I'm just gonna. And remember, when you see the comments at the bottom, unless I overlay mine of yours on top, all these comments are from back then. I believe it was 2022, I believe, 2022. Kung Fu! I don't know where Dre is at right now. She goes online sporadically. I haven't seen a whole lot of her. The last one I had, she was singing a song with her kid. You know. Okay, well, you know what? We'll get to Dre in a minute.
I am so sorry. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hold on. Yes, I can hear you. Nice to meet you. First, I want to tell you something, okay? I am so that problem with if you don't understand a vegan lifestyle, a plant-based lifestyle, this and that, it ain't none of your damn business. You're not buying their food. You're not doing anything like that for them. All right? Whenever they say
So Vanessa, yeah, and I'm gonna interrupt this because it just, I don't know, I gotta get this out. Vanessa, she was trying to be very like, I'm your number one fan. Like, I know what you're going through. You'll see.
she's taking picture and her husband was dying in video. You don't know if they have a DNR or not. Please don't answer. You don't know if they have a DNR or not. You don't even know how a DNR plays into something like that. You're going to be able to record your loved one dying when there's a DNR, because guess what? If you're in any state that you try to save a life when that person wrote something that did not want their life saved, you can get in trouble. It's criminal sometimes. And all of these people, what bothers me the most is this gaggle of white ladies and this man. Look, she has you live right now, man. She doesn't even let her play this one.
So I remember being annoyed because she brought Dre on. And what do you usually do? Oh, like, introduce, this is Dre McCray, and you know, tell me just a little bit, you know, what do you do? What's your thing? You know, why are you popular or whatever? And let her talk. When you have a guest, you let them talk. Can you see what's going on here? Can you see what's going on?
That woman hates you, honey. That woman hates you. That woman hates you. I thought that was your life too. That woman hates you. There we go. Let me see. I'm gonna share my video to their page. What? Can you hear me? Let me lower them down.
So she's trying to talk to Dre McCray. Then she started to go into Molly Golightly, who was streaming some. I think she was streaming Dre's live of this. And you know, Vanessa, she's not an interviewer. She just messed it all up.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah. Wait. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me better?
That sounds so much better. That sounds so much better.
Oh, okay. If you don't mind, I would prefer not to hear any negative
You know what?
whatever videos.
You're right.
Like,
You're right. I
don't
muted
wanna-
them.
I don't want to hear anybody. Yeah, I don't want to hear their voice. Yeah. If this
Yeah.
is the person that chews on her fingernails, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. No.
Is there anything that you want to tell people? Because look, at the beginning of this video, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Is there anything you want to tell people? Because look, and then instead of letting her answer, and then she goes on and on. This was so freaking annoying.
I've seen your, as you can tell, I don't know how to put makeup on like how you do, but there's certain little things that I'll do every once in a while. So one of my friends told me like 3 days ago, there's this girl that I follow and she's getting a lot of hate. So.
And that was a lie. No friend told Vanessa, oh, there's this girl that I follow and she's getting a lot of hate. Just listen to this lie. It's just.
It was you. And then today I got a lot of messages and people were like, do you know what's going on? Do you know what's going on? And I said, no, but you know what? Let's talk about it. So with the little bit that I saw, and it didn't take me much, I was like, these people are just hating on this girl. They're hating for a variety of reasons.
A bullshit. Bullshit.
It's a control issue. They want to see you in jail. They want to see you locked up. They don't want to see you happy. They want to be right at all costs. It's a power thing. It's a control thing. It's fake empathy. Pretending to care about your children. Pretending to care about your husband. Saying things like, this is what some of them came over here to do this. In the beginning, they were like, justice for Vaughn, justice for Vaughn. You don't see that here no more. And I didn't block anybody. I didn't block. What you gonna do whenever Vaughn gets better? And he tells you all a bunch of fools.
They're gonna be embarrassed.
You know?
Yeah, and he didn't get it better. So now what?
So one thing that I didn't like that they said, they were like, she doesn't let his mom see him. And I was like, no, wait a minute, hold on. Which mama is it? Is it the mama he has a strange relationship with, or is it the mama that actually raised him? Because it matters.
Okay.
Yeah. No, girl, I've been batting for you. Then I shut them all down here. They left all on their own.
Let her talk. Yeah, I remember I was thinking, God, and it wasn't until after that it started to really bother me. Like, it's like, let her freaking talk. I mean, she's barely said a word.
You just found out about me a few days ago?
Oh, this is where she gets caught in a lie. She gets caught in a lie.
Actually raised him, because it matters.
Okay.
Yeah. No, girl, I've been batting for you. Then I shut them all down here. They left all on their own.
And you just found out about me a few days ago?
I actually just found out about you right now. They mentioned you 3 days ago, but I had no details.
Right.
But the thing is, I'm a former United States congressional candidate. I'm autistic and I have ADHD. I don't need all the information that a bunch of other people need. I have my degree, my 4-year degree in biology and chemistry of science, not art. I have been a nurse for 25 years. And I am one of the most hated on females in all of America. When I tell you I'm hated on, every kind of hate you have received, I've received it tenfold.
And Dre's there like, okay, am I going to get to talk during this, or is this the Vanessa show, which is the Vanessa show?
So everything you're dealing with and my life experiences, my knowledge, let me know everything I needed to know. The shit that people are allowing themselves to be manipulated by, that are being sensationalized, right? That I'm able to remove that. I'm able to remove everything that doesn't matter and boil it down to what matters and be like, oh, this is what's going on. And they didn't like it. The people that are watching right now, they even know. At the beginning of this, I had some people coming over here. They were coming over here and they were like, justice for Vaughn, justice for Vaughn. You don't see them here no more. You don't see them here no more. You don't.
That's hilarious.
So
She was trying to be some kind of hero. You don't see him here no more. I took care of it for you. You know, like huge virtue signaling right there.
I feel really bad for you. I think that they hate on you. The hate is stemming from so many different things. I told my audience, I saw a TikTok today without using expletives. I saw a TikTok
You know,
today.
and there isn't really. I know there's a lot of questions, but I don't think there was that much hate as there was questions. And that's true. Vanessa was trying to make it sound like there was so much hate against Dre McCray. And yeah, you know, some people don't like her and stuff, but it was more people were questioning stuff about Vaughn, about her husband, and about this kratom. She used to take a lot of kratom stuff. I know that's a word that social media doesn't like to say. It's okay to say crack, but it's not okay to say kratom. So of course Vanessa's trying to be overly, oh, you know, so many people hate you. There's so much hate. When there wasn't.
I bet you.
And can you imagine these two
Worked your whole lives to not be a fat bee.
together?
And when you see me here like a big old behemoth living my best life, it must really bother you. And the fact that they're telling me that you used to be gordita, that you actually made the steps to be healthier, to increase your longevity, things that they could maybe think of that will never follow through with. They will never change their lifestyle because it requires a lifestyle change. The fact that you are a certain standard of beauty that people think is very beautiful, because you are very thin and beautiful, and a lot of women that are gorditas would love to look like you. This is another thing that bothers them. This is another thing that bothers them. And they also don't like, there's also a group of people that don't like to see his brown and black women slaying the game better than the non-brown and non-black women. A lot of them people are hating on you right now too. A lot of them are.
Couldn't agree more. Yeah.
And this is what I want you to know, what I've been telling them, to shut them down too.
God, it's like, shut up. At that time, I really wanted to hear from Dre. I wanted to know what she had to say. And then I was, somebody else interviewing her would have been better, like a real interview. Instead of someone like Vanessa, who's going to ask her a softball question, or, kissing her ass all, like she's been doing for the last 8 minutes. It's like sickening.
I said, look, he is surrounded by, he's not in a prison. He's not incarcerated anywhere. He's surrounded by different disciplines. He's surrounded by nutritionists. He's surrounded by physical therapists. He's surrounded by nurses, CNAs, right? Respiratory therapists, doctors. All of those people are mandated reporters, okay? If this woman has not been prosecuted by a district attorney, there's a high likelihood that she ain't doing shit wrong. She ain't doing shit wrong. Nothing. And it's scary. I feel bad for you, and this is why. Some people in power. Some people in district attorney seats.
Here we go.
Some people who are in the positions to prosecute you. They will give into public opinion. They shouldn't. And that's what these people are hoping for. They're hoping that they are louder than the good people, that they will silence you. They will.
I wonder if Vanessa has gone back to watch this and go, man, I was great. Wow, I was great. I was so great. And I know somebody's asking for the ducks. I don't have them on this setup right now. I'm sorry, I can't do the ducks right now. But sometimes you gotta shut the fuck. Yeah, that would have been perfect.
Teach you a lesson. They will humble you. I can see that is their motive. And I hope that the people that are supposed to be pursuing justice in your area of this nation are realizing this is hate. This is hate. This is targeting a family based on things that do not matter. You are angering new people every single day that did not know about the situation. And because you are reaching them before the truth reaches them.
So I think at this point I can see Dre's face. And Dre's thinking, she just wanted me here she didn't want me to, she don't care about what's going on with me. She really doesn't care. She's not asking me about anything at all.
You are literally mongering hate. They're trying to affect you in every way. They want to affect your pocketbook. They want to affect...
Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'll reconnect in a second there. And I remember it was just freaking out. It was just so annoying. They ask her something, say something, let her say something. Otherwise, I don't think Dre. I think that's what was Dre's hesitation about going live with her. But she did, and it was there you go.
Police report, first of all. 2, if that police report has not turned into a charging document, that means there's no probable cause. That means that you all that are putting it out there for views and likes and no...
Everything, I know you guys, some of you can figure this out. Vanessa, when she's talking about all these things, she's talking about herself. She's talking about herself. You know, it's not easy to do an interview. It's not. So you have to know, all right, you gotta ask the right questions. You want to ask hard questions, but then you don't want to like embarrass somebody or necessarily call them out, especially if it's the first time. But she's not even letting her talk. It's like, good Lord, what did you bring her on for? I mean, you're just talking about yourself like you do every other night.
Notoriety, making yourself seem like social justice seekers. Y'all really don't know what the hell you're doing. And if you do know, you're just evil. But I don't care. I don't need to read a police report. All I need to know is that this woman is free and she hasn't been prosecuted And that lets me know that there could be 50 police reports that have been unfounded. Is there anything that is a big issue that they constantly bring up that you would like to address that I haven't yet done?
Absolutely not, because I do not feel like everybody pushing me into a corner is going to make me speak on personal matters that they have no business knowing.
Exactly.
Oh my
And you know
God.
what?
Are we going to get a double dose of ghetto?
Because I know that that is what my husband would want. And I opened up about things that I know
Hold
he
on.
wouldn't have
Hold
wanted.
hold on real quick, honey. Hold on.
Okay.
Who are you? Hold on. Just who are you, Shayna Rush? Let me tell you what's not gonna happen.
Who
Let me
are
tell you
you,
what's
girl?
not.
Why you coming
Let
over
me
here, boo?
Yeah, no. Let me tell y'all what's not gonna happen. I don't care if y'all came from that YouTube channel and your asses are over here now. I don't care how many people you have started fights with on Facebook. You are not, I will tell you right now, you are not going to come here and talk BS about this woman right here. I have, without knowing her, I knew that what was happening to her was an injustice. And the bullshit that you all are bringing up, trying to pretend that this is a crusade of social justice, is not. You are masquerading your hate.
Hey, you know, and I just realized this was back when Vanessa had electricity. I mean, I shouldn't, you know, I don't know. Just being funny. Just being funny. This is one of those now, rare for now, that we see that partition right behind her. And, oh, you know what? I didn't know that she denied this. She really denied. Well, I guess if somebody's saying, yeah, you interviewed Dre, and Vanessa can say, I didn't interview Dre, I accept that. Because this is not a freaking interview. This is Vanessa takes over. So in that sense, I'll agree with Vanessa. She didn't interview Dre McCray. And then she interrupts because there's a hateful comment. Or, you know, apparently a hateful comment.
You are masquerading your hate. I just hope that this video has done enough to make people realize, at least to stop the hemorrhaging of the hate. That's what I hope for. And I respect you for not, I just brought up the main big things because every time I think I speak something that is controversial, they always use about 5 or 6 different of their biggest, strongest points to get me to turn against something. And that's the reason that I attack those straight ahead. I'm sure there's other things that they're saying, but the fact that nobody until right now to tonight, man, you can laugh all you want, but that's all you gotta do. All right? You ain't gonna say nothing. Not to you, ma'am, to these people that are here laughing. So I just want you to know that you have an ally in me. And nobody, it's sad. Because just the same way that I know that not everybody loves the way that I can love, and not everybody cares about the things that matter the way that I do, I also understand that there's a lot of people out there that are, I'm immune to being manipulated. That's why people don't really like me. They can't change my mind. So I'm not of use to them. But just know that you have an ally. And just know that don't ever feel bad. I know how strong the hate can be. Okay? All that matters is that y'all love each other. Your family's okay. That's it. That's all that matters. You could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's like I was waiting for, Vanessa, you can say whatever you want. I'm not going to let the hate hit. All right, everyone, have a great night. Bye. I'm ending the live. And not even let Dre talk. I thought that was going to happen.
Yeah. And Vaughn's doing amazing today. He's doing really good. So despite social media being very loud, it's really quiet on McCrae Island. When my
Keep this in mind. Dre's speaking, but Vanessa's not listening to her. Vanessa is looking at the comments, looking for the next comment that she can say, "Ooh, I'm going to be a hero and talk about this hateful comment." That's what she's doing.
children,
No. Let me stop this here. Hold on. I'm sorry.
See?
Yeah.
Man, y'all, do not be telling me that she's the reason that he self-harmed.
okay, so if
You really think you have a voice here like that? No, you
What?
don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah. what I would appreciate, Vanessa, is if you
Man.
want to the comments while I was
I'm not. I'm just, let me block them. Let me block them right now. That way they
Yeah.
just won't be saying anything.
I would prefer if you block them. Yeah. Yeah.
They will be blocked. They will be blocked.
But just block them quietly while Dre's talking. Just shut up and just, if you want to block, block. But don't, okay, wait, hold on, stop. Wait, let me cut you off. Hang on, let me take care of this hateful comment right now. Like, she's just trying to make it look like she cares about and she's protecting Dre.
Man, that's vicious.
They're gonna block everybody. They're gonna have like 3 people left.
Yeah.
She's gonna
But
block
that
everybody.
doesn't say anything about me. It says everything about them. So I'm not even. My peace is not disturbed. So
That's one of my favorite sayings. What you're doing to me, what you're saying about me, speaks louder than anything that you can say against me.
yeah. So no. So coming on here, it wasn't to tell my side. No, absolutely not. I still feel like social media don't have no right to know what I don't want to. If that time comes where I feel like I'm gonna tell my side, then that will come. But at this point, absolutely not. No. And to say that I was using our situation as clout, what? Like, I've been showing my life for the past 5 years. At what point is this new for me? But at no point has Marvin ever talked about his biological mother. It's always been about the mother who raised him. And she's very much in contact with me and talks to me. And in fact, I'm trying to fly her out here. But I'm not going to go further into that because
So that's a lie.
family's attack.
I like it, and you guys know I love this. When people put their life out there, videos all the time, Von this, Von that, or Vanessa, my kids this, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that, and look what I'm doing, look what's happening. Day in and day out, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times a day, even once a day, whatever, every single day. Everybody, come watch, I'm doing this, come watch every day, come watch all my shows. And then when somebody wants to know something specific, it's like, well, it's nobody's business. It's nobody's business. It's nobody's business. You can't ask me that. It's like, I don't buy that.
Her for wanting to be with him at that time. So it's not, they're causing a lot of trouble for her. So as far as details around that, it's better that I not speak on it because it's really sad. Like, she's an elderly woman in an assisted living home. It's sad. But what's crazy to me is that everybody was trying to say that I did something to him, I did something to Vaughn, and now they can actually see the police report and they still think I did something. What? Like, how sick in the head do you have to be to blame? You know, it would be different if it was attempted on anything else.
Ew, I'm sorry. Let me block this person. Let me
Go
block
ahead,
him.
block
No.
whoever. But for
No.
what it
Interrupts.
was,
It's freaking annoying.
attempted on what it was, that yeah, no. So I just want to come here and say that my peace is not disturbed. We are, me and my children are happy, healthy, living our best life over here. Yeah, I appreciate that. You didn't even know me before this. You had no knowledge of me 24 hours prior. You had no idea who I was. So it's not like you're taking my side just because that's how you feel. It's like you don't even know. And the black and brown issue, man. So technically, my biological mother,
Hun, can you hear
that
me?
would be her grandmother. She's never spoken, like, I don't want to say have a conversation because she's met my girls many years. I would say about 6 years ago, she's met my girls, which are Marvan's daughters from a previous marriage. But the fact that they didn't realize that was their grandmother, yeah, no. So there's no relationship there. She's estranged in as full capacity as that word is, estranged. You know, Vaughn's a 29-year-old man.
Exactly.
To be relevant
I said
in
that.
his life,
I said
but
that.
she's waited
You
until
haven't.
now at his most vulnerable moment. Yeah.
That's what I told them. Everything that you're saying, I said at the beginning of this video. For those of y'all telling me to tell her to talk, I'm letting her talk. The problem is I'm also addressing the hate that's coming over here. And I don't want to interrupt her, and I want to be able to absorb what she's telling me.
Yeah, you are.
And I also want to remind her that a lot of the points she's making, I expanded on those in the beginning of this. I welcome you to watch this.
I did this. I did that.
Very beginning.
I don't want to
Because when I
interrupt.
started
Oh,
the
but you're
video, I said, I'm
interrupting.
going to have an open mind about all of this. All of this. That without knowing that much information, I can already guess that this is the issue. And I'm right. I'm right. And it's true. And those were the issues. And that's one of the first things I said. These are grown ass people. These are not teenagers in a relationship. These are not young adults. These are people in a grown relationship that they are in a relationship voluntarily.
It's like, oh, you're telling me to let her talk. Let her talk. I am letting her talk. And then she goes on and she's yap. And I don't remember. I know Vaughn tried to unalive himself. He did, right? That's how he passed. Right? Now, I can't remember. Or did he survive that and then he passed sometime after that? No. He was sick. And then he got a little better. And then at some point he unalived himself. Right? Is that correct?
They love each other. Literally. I think a lot of these people just don't have anything to do at home, and they want to leave some sort of legacy. But hate is not a legacy that you want to leave behind.
Thank you.
And unfortunately, that is exactly what is the basis of all of this. It's hate. It's hate.
Can I say this though? Saying my internet
You're breaking
is
up.
going in
Hold
and
on.
out. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Can you hear me okay?
Now I can.
Okay.
Now I can. Yes.
So people are saying, why didn't I call or take him to the ambulance or hospital or whatever? My husband hated going to the hospital. Anytime we took him there, we had, like, people don't understand. Like, just, we've had this conversation, me and my husband, many times. And he has told me many times, if he has a seizure, he does not want to go to the hospital. So just like, and you were mentioning like a DNR. So just like do not resuscitate, you should not. You need to fulfill that person's wishes. So if my husband said he
Okay, but that's a different. I want to talk about this. So a DNR is when someone is on life support or doesn't want to be on life support. So they sign a DNR, do not resuscitate, so that no life-saving or life-sustaining measures can be taken. Right? Okay. That's different than, oh, they passed out and they're seizing, they're in a coma, let's take them to the hospital. That's different. You take your love or your husband, your wife to the friggin' hospital. There, they're gonna tell you, all right, well, we have, we can sustain his life for a little while and see if he comes out of it. And then that's when you make the decision, do not resuscitate. Or you tell them there's a do not resuscitate order. That's different. The DNR is for something specific. It doesn't cover, oh, well, he fell and he cracked his head, so I'm not going to take him to the hospital. That's not the same thing. And I don't know why. Right? Witchy, the doctors know. And to me, a DNR happens at the hospital or when patient is at home on their bed, with terminal and there's no cure and they're on their deathbed. And then, so that's when you will follow a DNR. It's like, well, if they pass out, if they quit breathing, don't pump their chest. At least that's how I see it.
He does not want to go to the hospital if he has a seizure, and I'm here stressed that he's having one. My only job as a caregiver is to continue to provide love and support to him. That's it. So everybody's comments are irrelevant because I'm following my husband's wishes, but they just don't know what his wishes are because they're not involved in our life. They see maybe 1 or 2 hours a day, if that, but they're not accounting for the other 22 hours, 22, 23 hours of the day. But it's just like, what people fail to realize is that Marvon is a whole grown man. And that's the type of argument that his biological mother tries to pull, is that I'm controlling and this and that. But Vaughn is a whole grown man, and he makes his own decisions, which people fail to realize. So whatever he does, whatever decisions he makes, whatever decisions he tells me that he wants that I do not share with the public, that's on him.
What?
It would be wrong of me as a wife.
Is he in a coma, right?
Wishes if he does not want to go to the hospital whenever.
How is he making a wish that he doesn't want his mother to see him?
Just like if he was
I'm asking for real.
He had a DNR, although I would not want to not resuscitate him. If that is his wishes, that's what's going to be respected, because what you abide by is what the other person wants. So just because we're not in a hospital setting, just because we're at home, does not mean that I should not respect his wishes. Point blank, period. So it's...
Yeah, I don't know. I think if I'm told, if you're told by your significant other, I'm sick in the hospital, don't let the so-and-so come, I don't want them to be here, while I'm upstairs sick or whatever. But if someone is in a coma, not conscious, do you, and I mean, and they're terminal, they're, or at least for the moment, they're either passed out in a coma or they're already on their death minutes or hours or whatever, or, any day now, any moment now. Do you bypass what their wish was and let that loved one come in, and I'll give you 10 or 15 minutes, but when he was awake and alert, he said he didn't want to see you. He didn't want you to be here. I think now you're dealing with a moral balancing act. Like, I know he said this, but these people, his family or whatever, they're downstairs and they want to see him before he dies. What do you do? What would you do?
Just people don't have the full. People watch way too many movies, and I feel like what you see on my videos is exactly what it is, but because it's so different from their lives, and because all they've known is chaos, they cannot understand why people on live can actually have peace. But that's what me and my family have. Me, my husband, and my children, we have peace. And although they're trying to cause all these problems and issues, it doesn't matter. Like, what? Do you see me here crying, bent out of shape? Like, today was such a good day. Vaughn is doing great. Like, his vitals are even better than what they were yesterday and what they were the day before. Like, what? They keep saying how shocked they are of him at his progress. That's the only thing that matters. So all this.
And I'm not.
Does that sound right? Oh, he's doing so great. He's doing wonderful. His vitals are better than they were yesterday, and then before, the day before that, and the day before that. Then how come he died? No, then why did he die? Hey, Wendy. Wendy says she didn't want his family to see him because no one in his family liked her. They didn't trust her. I believe that. That's why I found it easy for her. Like, too easy. Oh, he had a seizure. Oh, maybe, hopefully he'll die right here, and then, all that situation is over. Instead of rushing him to the hospital, let's see what happens. Let's let the doctors decide. Okay, do you want him to live? Do you want him on life support, or are we not going to DNR, or are we not going to resuscitate? Like, I'm thinking she took that as her way out, and the less communication from the family, the easier her decision to, pulls a plug or just let him be and let him pass away if it got to that point. That's what I think.
There's so many questions that I want to ask you that I'm not going to, because I'm a nerd, and also I'm a nurse and a biologist, so all of that, like, I can just imagine. That's why I said some of the things that I said. I want to mention two things. First of all, y'all keep telling me, to the rest of y'all, don't tell me how to run my page. Don't. Okay? Just don't do that, please. That's one thing I wanted to say, but I didn't want to intrude, because they kept saying that, and I'm glad that you mentioned it. They were like, do you know how many seizures did she? And I think I did say it. I think I said, do you know what that man asked her? Don't send me to the hospital.
No, for real.
And also, it's a time of COVID.
Yeah.
You don't want to go to the hospital and expose yourself to COVID.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
they said
that,
7, 8 seizures. He had more than that. Just gonna let y'all know. He had more than that. But again, I'm not trying to fulfill anybody from social media. I don't even know a day in their life. I'm going to fulfill the wishes of the man who I've been by his side every single day for the last 7 years. Whatever he wants, that's exactly what I'm going to abide by. Because unlike people acting like he's here listening to my every move as if I'm some type of controlling person, I'm going to abide by his wishes, and this is what he wants. But people forget he's a grown man.
I don't know. To me, Very shady. Witchy Woman says before he hung himself, he had lost like 70 pounds on that awful Kratom diet. I definitely think she had a hand, in my opinion. Yeah, and not to mention, Kratom it's not for everybody. Everybody handles it differently. For the most part, they say it's not good for you. Especially in the quantity that she was taking. I mean, I remember her taking a whole big spoonful. She just put it in her mouth, dry. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe Cara May. Hey, Cara. I don't believe he tried to hang himself. She knew exactly what she was doing. She is evil. There's something wicked about her, huh? There is. From her herbs and trips to Mexico. I'm not monetizing. Was there an investigation or autopsy? I believe there was not an autopsy. I think they decided not to do an autopsy, if I remember correctly. If I remember that correctly. Chihuahua Mama says his family never liked her from the beginning of their relationship. And I can see why. Hey, Michael, what up, buddy? Dre only cared about selling her BS $5 jewelry and her Mickey Mouse herbs. Yeah, that Kratom stuff is not... It's not all that it's cracked up to be. It's actually quite dangerous. All right, let's keep going.
So, yeah, no.
Hey, this is not the page for you to come over here making the demands. If she has you blocked on her page, what are y'all thinking?
Yeah, because they
But I'm
can't
gonna let you come over here and you're gonna bully her? You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. One thing that I want to say, because somebody's trying to say, Vanessa, they want you to go to their live. I guess the live on YouTube. This is what I have to say. Those people, I will never share a platform with hate. Somebody just messaged me that Molly Golightly is a well-known racist. I can tell the character of those people, every single one of those folks. And I will never go and share a platform with hate.
Man.
They're all wrong. They're all unreasonable. All of them. I want to mention something called a plan of care. What people in America fail to realize
It's hilarious.
is that any patient in the United States, when you're treating a patient, everything has to have an order. And you have to have consent for everything.
Molly is not live anymore,
And
right?
that's called the plan of care. And all disciplines are involved in that plan of care. How much of a nebulizer treatment are you going to give them? Respiratory. How much O2 are you going to give them? How much physical therapy are you going to give them? what caloric intake? And via what method are you going to give them?
really quick, I'm gonna have to go.
Okay.
I'm gonna still be here in the comments, but thank you so much for bringing me
I
on.
just want you to know that you're following through with his plan of care.
Yeah.
And that's what matters.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Nobody else's opinion. I don't.
She's bored already. That's the
What
problem.
only matters is my husband. That's it. Point blank. Period. And we're
So-
good over here.
You, if you ever want to reach out to me and just ask me something or whatever, go ahead and feel free to do so on this page or on my personal page. It doesn't matter. And when you can, I would appreciate it. If there's something that I may have said at the beginning of this, but I tried to be, I'm gonna be honest, I was gonna be very pro you. I let all sides known that I knew I was gonna be pro you and pro your husband. But if there's something
Wouldn't
out of
take a
respect for
freaking
you
genius to figure that
that I
one
may
out.
have said or could have said differently, and you want me to take this video down, please let me know, and I will do so.
No, you're good. I'll have to go back to the beginning, but from the little bit that I have seen from you, because I've had friends messaging me telling me like, hey, there's someone sticking up for you. I'll just go back and rewatch. But from the little bit that I do know, you're not listening to the noise. You're listening to the facts. That's it. So
Yeah, I've talked to Molly on the phone many times. She's not a racist. You know, she's a little. She could be a little obnoxious, a little loud, and when she gets in a mood, she'll get in a mood. But she's not racist. It's you know, I mean, some people don't even know that she's Puerto Rican, and so people think she's white. When I first ever saw her, I thought she was a Jewish lady, and but she's not. She's not anyway. Yes, that's exactly right. Wendy Dre stopped. She ceased all communications with Vanessa, wanted nothing to do with her, never contact her again. And she actually said that on one of her programs. Hi, Kim. Boisterous. There you go. Good word. She is. You know, I don't know. I would say even obnoxious sometimes, silly also. But racist? Nope. And so I've got this video here. You know what? Let me see. We'll do a little more of this.
We're good.
All right, I'm gonna give you a virtual hug. Virtual hug. Virtual hug. Virtual hug. And Godspeed, positive vibes, prayers.
It's like I wanted to make a hand gesture a minute ago, but it'd be obscene, and I don't want to expose you guys to that.
Fawn's recovering. I don't care if it's at home or in the hospital. I can't wait to see them because they put a smile on my face. And you know what? I have to give you kudos. Not every parent understands the dangers of not eating a plant-based diet, and they find it very difficult and challenging to make that a lifestyle in their children's lives. And I want to applaud you for doing so because you have lengthened their life by great degrees. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay?
Dre is like, Dre was like, yeah, okay, you just hang the fuck up. Just let me get out of here. Yeah, thank you, huh? She just wanted that. She wanted to get out. She was done. She was done.
Here, all right? Be safe. You can log off. I'm going to stay here with my audience.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. There we go. We did it. We did it. Who is this bit? Who are you saying is Mensa? You're Mensa. Bye. Block. Who else? Who else?
If Dre would have not said anything, this is what Vanessa wanted to do all night. This is what she loves. She loves God. She loves it, and she loves it on TikTok too.
Man, see, Antoinette Kirby, shut up. You're gonna be blocked. Another white woman. Get off of my page, Mina. Go tell the board of nursing I'm not a nurse. Shush. What else? Who else is here? Who else is here that's gonna dictate hate? Man, y'all ain't gonna do a damn thing. Y'all ain't gonna do a damn thing. Nothing. Mina? That poor kid is starving. Shut up, Angela Jean. Cállate tú. All these judgmental people, man. Do y'all... Okay, before I go on with the comments...
I do believe that her son, that he was hungry a lot of the times. I watched a good handful of videos, and I think he wanted to speak out, but he knows he can't or he's not supposed to. You know, dude wants a cheeseburger or, you know, a piece of meat, you know, something tasty. You want him to be mostly vegetarian? Okay, fine. But, you know, I follow Dr. Jordan Peterson, and he had an autoimmune disease. And they got rid of that disease. The doctor prescribed a meat diet. So for 2 or 3 meals a day for a few years, a couple years, he ate nothing but meat, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And, he lost 70 pounds, 60 pounds, and his autoimmune disease went away. So there's some kind of protein that you can't get anywhere else. It's not the same. And I've watched a lot of documentaries about people that are vegan. And there are a few documentaries out there that tell you and they show you, people that are vegan are not really healthy people. And, they don't live a long time. I know they like to think different. But that's the reality is there is some properties in red meat that some people, it actually does benefit some people. That's not for everybody. And then I think she goes into reading some laws about something. I forgot.
I'm gonna start to turn this camera around and show all y'all profiles. How's that?
Big whoop.
Maybe I should just do that, right?
Big whoop.
Or no? Oh, you don't want me to? Why? Why don't you want me to? Why don't you want me to? You want me to? Because I can't, because people need to see the kind of stuff that y'all are into.
She's picking her nose.
Okay? All right? Not a big-ass booger. Yeah, it's right there. It's right there.
So get a tissue.
You know who can pull that shit off and recover from it?
Get a tissue.
Vanessa effing Tijerina.
Get a tissue and do this. Not this. What are you, digging for potatoes or something? Jesus.
That's who. That's who. Annie Ramirez. I know. You'd be mortified, right? This shit, that's you, man. That's you. That's you. Are you kidding? My people know that I almost died this week. I am barely getting over my illness. Mom, please. From somebody that could never recover from a booger being in their nose. Honey, grow the up. For real. Grow the F up. I have dealt with debating federal issues with stronger people than you. Wiser people than you. They have reached pinnacles in their lives that you will never dream of reaching.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope with your hateful self, you never will. Booger in my nose, it's still there. It's still there. And it's still there.
So get a tissue and
And
get
it's
it
still
out.
there. And it's still there.
Get a freaking tissue.
Are you this cool? Could you get over that?
Even he said it.
I don't know. I bet you've never even done a live video, right? Right? You haven't, right? Not only have you never done a live video, you could never recover from having a booger in your nose. It's mother effing me. It's mother effing me. Mm-hmm. Are you another? Ooh, get out of here. I'm blocking you. Anybody else? Brianna Patino, you were the lady that was saying, Dre, take it to your page. Shut up. I don't need your ass on here. Your ass can leave. You know that? Why you gotta say a white woman and make it about race? Because it is about race. Because of this. Watch. Because of this.
God, I remember it used to be such a big flex for her. I'm going to show your profile. I'm going to show your profile. You want me to show your profile? I'm going to show your profile. And you know what? And yeah, some people were scared back then. Like, oh, fuck, do I got my pictures on lockdown or what? What pictures do I have on there? And then now it's like, even I was like, oh, she's going to turn this around. And she's going to look. But it's like, I don't care. Show what you want to show, whatever.
Brianna with 2 E's. I bet you think you're so cool because of that, right? I bet you think you're so cool because of that. Because it is about race. Because it is. Because it is.
July 4th.
White. White.
Date on my baby. I'm not saying
White.
anything that we haven't
White.
seen yet.
White. Because it is about race.
Because they're gonna be in her supporters.
Because it is about race.
White.
And because the majority of the people that are coming after her are white.
She's helpless.
Look at her. Look at her fake empathy. Look. Look at this sensationalism.
Trey is on Vanessa.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Vanessa.
And what about it? You well-known racist. Ew, we were making those faces whenever you were literally biting your fingernails off your fingers.
You're not doing anything like that for them.
Yeah.
Right?
And what about it, baby girl? Well, what about it?
And her husband was dying in video. You don't know if they have a DNR or not. Please don't answer. You don't know if they have a DNR or not.
That's right,
You don't
honey.
even know how a DNR
That's
plays into
right.
something.
That's right. You're gonna hold my video in your hand.
Because guess what? If you're in any state
That's right.
that you try to save a life when that person wrote something that didn't want their life saved, you can get in trouble.
Who does this white lady think she is?
And all of these people, what bothers me the most is this gaggle of white ladies and this man.
Good, you heard it.
She has your life right now. She never been this way.
Don't act innocent, go lightly.
Oh, he's a strong word, baby.
Man, baby,
You want
you're
to roll with
showing
me,
it.
Vanessa?
You're showing it. You're showing it.
Sure?
You sure? You sure?
This is funny.
You sure?
I don't know her. Bring it.
I know. I'm bringing it, baby girl. I brought it. I brought it.
Come on over here.
I brought it. I brought it.
Sure, okay.
It's been
You
brought.
gotta love someone.
It's been brought.
It's my problem. No, it's not a problem. It's your problem, sweetheart.
No, it's
Your
your problem,
Your
sweetheart.
problem.
It's your
I'm not
problem,
the problem.
sweetheart. Biting off your nails. It's your problem, sweetheart. It's your problem. It's your problem. Hold my picture there. And we're seeing all your messages in there, huh? We're seeing all your messages in there, huh?
Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me better? That sounds so much better.
I gotta see if I can get a hold of Molly somehow.
Look at her. She wants to make fun of me. Oh, now she's covering her mouth.
We won't get into your zen, sweetheart.
All the fake empathy.
We don't need her. Just don't want to watch her murder her husband, mistreat her children. Is there something wrong with that? Whose side are you on?
Not on yours, lady.
Wanna rock?
Not on yours.
Let's go.
We're going.
Wanna rock?
We're going right now. Honey, you were eating your fingernails.
Yourself? Don't mute yourself.
Well, nobody's muting
You
me.
got 388 people. Come on over here.
She didn't even realize that shit's like 10 minutes ago.
She don't like that.
Look at her. She don't even realize that. It's like 10 minutes
Trey will
ago.
go to prison. Oh, these people are bashing her. They're bashing her.
They're bashing her.
They should be bashing her.
They should be bashing me.
Trey will go to prison. Oh, these people are bashing her.
Oh, they're bashing me. They're bashing me.
They should be
Bashing me.
bashing her.
This is great. This is great.
Oh, yeah. You want to know something? Listen, personal observation. Trey, you're shaking right now. And you should be.
on YouTube?
Look at her using
She's
scare
not
tactics.
with this Lucia right here. Okay?
Oh, a sucia. But you're not a racist. A sucia. A sucia. You guys know. You guys know that there was
That's not a racist word. What is she talking about? Sucia means dirty, like filthy dirty. It's not racist.
a white candidate in South Texas that ran for a state senator, right? You guys know that, right? And she was allowing her white supporters to call Senator Lucio Sucio Lucio. And I was also running against Senator Lucio, that I'm a Hispanic like him. I'm not gonna be okay with that. That lady's a racist. That lady's a racist. She don't even know the lag time. Literally, Dre's not even here anymore. That lady's a racist. Oh, they're making fun of her. We're a little Jersey accent. Is that a Jersey accent? Is that a Jersey accent? Oh, is it? Is it? Now, what do you want? Kukula K, your picture barely allows you here. Because you're covering up half of your face. White women that are bigots are not allowed here. And what about it? The only white women that are allowed here?
Only Hispanic women that are bigots are allowed here.
That have broken their generational curses. And what about it? And what about it? And Gloria Campos Kerr, your ass can leave too. Your ass can leave too. What else? What else? You know, thought you were gonna come over here and shut this down? You don't even know. I'm a pro, like you've never seen before. That woman go lightly? Please. Look at her. Look at her. She doesn't. I think I have more sophistication in my pinky.
Bro.
With all of the mistakes in my life, I show more grace and sophistication than that woman that was biting all her damn nails will ever show. All of them. What's wrong with my tongue? What's wrong with my tongue? There's something wrong with it?
Molly is
What's wrong with it?
not even afraid of
What's wrong with that?
Miss V.
What would your tongue look like if you almost died?
Molly's Puerto Rican. She ain't gonna back down from you. You crazy?
What else? Is that all y'all got? Is that all you got? That's all y'all got? Look at how pressed they are. Look at how pressed they are. Hold on, let me look at more. I don't see why people are hating another white woman. I don't see why people, I don't see, and because she can't understand, I have to be the wrong one, right? Let me read your comment. I don't understand why you say people are hating, but then when you do the same thing with your reply, why would you wish someone not to succeed? I didn't wish. Oh, because I don't want hateful people. If she's going to continue to have a hateful ass, I don't want a hateful ass in my government. And what about it? I think we all reserve the right not to have hateful asses in our government. Get yourself off my page. Anything else? Anybody else? Anybody else? I love y'all. My followers are like, they don't even know. They don't even know. They think that they're going to come over here and they're going to get somewhere. They're going to think, I'm with this Latina. Man, Brit Brat. Oh, you're the... Let me show your profile. I cannot not show that one. Brit Brat. Where's you at? Can y'all go see what city she's in? Brit Brat. Brit Brat. Brit Brat. Brit Brat.
I remember that was a big thing of hers. What city? She kept asking, what city does so-and-so live in? What city does that profile live in? Like, if she's going to go over there and do something. You know, she chased Frank to Houston. I don't know what that was all about. That was friggin' weird in itself. Because she went there just to videotape the front of his house and to show what? I don't know. I don't know.
Bit Brat. And you too, Brianna Patino. Why are you there being a Latina Uncle Tom to these white women that are acting this way? The fact that you have one of those pictures, you know which one.
She just called somebody a Latina Uncle Tom. That just happened.
The app came out like 4 weeks ago. The fact that you have one of those pictures lets me know everything that I need to know about you. Everything. You can kumbaya and you can join forces with all these white women It don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. Y'all are all the same to me. Y'all are all the same to me. Zena Carroll, why did you say she had Munchausen by proxy?
Roy Marukin, Roy. All day long, Roy.
And isn't it Munchausen? It's not Munchausen. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking.
Everything. You can kumbaya, and you can join forces with all these white women. It don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. Y'all are all the same to me. Y'all are all the same to me. Zena Carroll, why did you say she had Munchausen by proxy? My video's up. It's self-explanatory.
Munchausen.
Because nobody was gonna tell me
Not
that I started this video off only seeing one side. I said everything that could be wrong with everybody involved. You're the racist one. No, you're the blocked one, Laura. You're the blocked one.
You're the blocked one.
You're blocked. Do you feel bad? Do you feel bad that you're blocked?
So the other reason Vanessa got all excited after the fact is because since she had Dre on, a lot of Dre's people came over to watch, and then they kept watching Vanessa. And this is how a lot of Dre's people told Dre, hey, you know what? You shouldn't. Something's wrong over there. You know, don't talk to her again. That's exactly what happened. Bet.
Who else? Anybody else? Karma kills. Karma kills. I'm gonna tell you off that I'm too much of a coward to use my real name. But you know what? I'm still gonna read your comment. You are the most ignorant person. I can't believe people actually watch you. That lady on YouTube was right about you. Exclamation point. Clean up your sugar booger. I did. It's not a sugar booger. It's a real booger. Why don't you get your kids back? Personal attack. Dirtbag. I'm a dirtbag.
She didn't address it though.
Anything else?
She ignored that question, didn't she?
Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Look at you. Can't use their real name. I see you from everywhere. STFU. All caps. Pulling the race card is weak. Is that all you've got? No, man. I have so much more than that. Then I have to go down to your level, right? Because it's y'all. What else? What about it? LOL, damn, dude, really? And what?
Do you see this? Do you see what's happening here?
Go lick the boots of these white racist women.
This is what she loves. She thrives on this. She absolutely loves this.
Vanessa, can you tell me what's going on?
See, I've always said that. I've been saying that for freaking years. This isn't 2022. She's a child. She's a freaking child. 8th grade or, 9th or 10th grade mean girls in high school. She's a child.
Because it got crazy. No. Y'all know I don't do that. I don't stop live videos. Y'all know that when I make a video, you're going to know what happened from the beginning to the end with no questions asked. Because it's so cohesive.
Oh, but there is a question. The question asked is always, how can you be on for 4 hours or 5 hours or 6 hours and never get up to use the bathroom? That is a valid question.
Okay? So cohesive. I love you, Miss Ida Soto. I love you. I love you. I love you. Elizabeth Langhill says that bish. Oh, you're so cool.
Hey, welcome everybody. If you're new to the page, give me a subscribe on YouTube. I would really appreciate it.
Probably because I have 4 times the vocabulary that you have.
This is classic.
But I don't have to use the word B.
This is great.
But the fact that people use like a watered down version of it, Bish. Like dish, but with a B. That like says so much about you. Why would I need Lasix? Why would you say that I need Lasix, then talk? Why would I need Lasix? And why is that something to make fun of somebody about? Their need to use glasses. Doesn't that say more about you than about me? Another white lady.
Anyway.
Block.
Do you want to continue to watch some of this? Because this is all that goes on for the next freaking hour.
If he had a DNR,
Everything just like
why
that.
was he
I do have a short clip, though,
how do you know he was resuscitated
of her. Somebody sent me. KK sent me.
on his own? You don't even know.
I didn't know. I really...
Because you're such a coward, you won't even show your face.
I honestly didn't know that she was denying ever talking to Dre.
Who else is coming here?
Next. Okay, yeah.
Gabriela Garcia. Go lick the boots of these racist
Wow, yeah, there's like a whole other hour. And it's all like this. It's all like this.
And I want you to realize
Let's
how
see.
low you are. Hey, Sarah May Wright says, I wish Facebook Lives would let watchers rewind like YouTube does. Right? It would be helpful to those who come in late and need to catch up. No, I agree with you. I agree.
Let me skip and see.
Her last name is literally something that cleans out your bowels. It cleans out your poop. Is it what? I mean, how can you be a racist with your last name literally a laxative?
Yeah, if she had those kids back, she couldn't do any of this.
Anything else? Everybody done? Everybody cool?
That's why she doesn't really care. She'd rather do this.
Thank you so much, Laura.
Facts.
Gracias. Thank you so much, everybody. Frank keeps posting his stuff, but now he's banned from the page. Phoenix, Arizona. Girl, you're followed by 114 people. Ain't nobody care about your ass. Look. That's you. Look at you. You are the hater. So sad. I'm gonna involve myself in other brown people's and black people's business, even though it has nothing to do with.
Oh, you mean just like the way you were trying to involve yourself in Dre's business? You know, I remember watching those videos of Dre with Vaughn at the hospital, and he was in a coma, and she's right there talking to him like she would do a live and a fashion show right in his room. Do you remember that? Some of you seen that. It's like, tell me what the heck was on her mind. And it wasn't Dre. It was all about the clicks and the views. That's what it was about. I'll never forget that stuff.
So sad. And then you want people finding your dog because you're such a good person, right? Mira?
Sorry. I did that back then. It's a bad habit. I have to mute the mic when I clear my throat. I think that sounds so disgusting. It disgusts me, and it's my own throat doing that. So I promise I'm going to try to work on that.
Cállate tú.
Mira,
you need to call out people too.
I'm trying not to do so much commentary. I think what she's doing is really showing what's wrong.
I don't have a platform, so I can't reach people.
You can't really argue with somebody like that?
You ain't gonna ever have shit.
Can't have a discussion with someone like that?
Shit to reach people. Nothing to reach people. Mira, ahí está.
It's a
La mera.
sad display.
Mera. You know? Mira, ay, qué
She's pretty.
santita. Qué santita, mira. Mira. Con Dios todo es posible. Cállate tú, hipócrita. Cállate tú, cállate tú.
Did she say hipocrita? She's saying hypocrite. The proper way to say it is hipocrita, not hipocrita. Sorry, I know. I'm just nitpicking stuff, right? Yeah, I know.
Especially if you are an inappropriate, bigoted, racist, white person. Stay out about business. Stay out of our business. Brittany Hernandez, you don't have any photo as your Facebook profile picture. Use the clown. Use the clown. And you will always be the clown. You'll never be anything, you fat slob. Another white lady. No, please. No, please. Another white lady. Another white lady. Please. I love my fat self, man. I love all of this. All of it. All 220 plus pounds. Man, please. Calling me fat, that is single-digit schoolyard bullying. Man, you couldn't even be sophisticated even if you tried.
Hey, everybody! If you're enjoying the
show,
that was.
I'm
gonna skip. It's almost done.
That fighting, you know? Yeah, they were like, no, they fight too much. Put them all in Australia. Much love and respect, always from California. Much love and respect. Much love and respect. Josie Lincoln says, everything about Me Too is real. They're jealous of us. And I'm 60, all natural. I'm the new 40. Ooh, you make me feel so good. Vintage haters, thank you. I feel so bad for you that you have to be one of those, but it makes me feel so good and strong that that's how chingona I am. I rendered you silent and triggered. Silent and triggered. But Blanca, why am I not gonna block you? Why were you liking that post of the other hater? ¿Qué crees? Yo sé que sabes español.
Yeah, that's how petty she was. She would find the hateful comments, and then she would see who liked it or laughed at those comments, and then she would attack those people. Yeah. How juvenile?
¿Qué crees? What? Why am I gonna share? I don't need your help to get more followers. I've been been in this game for 7 years. First one in Texas to use live video. I have more live videos on my personal page than you will ever see anybody in the world have live videos. No joke. I don't need no help.
There's that Trumpism. Nobody in this world has more videos than I do. Nobody since the eternity of life, since the beginning of time. Nobody has more videos, live videos, than I do. Nobody goes live more than I do. Freaking hilarious.
We're gonna know my story soon, and my shit's gonna blow up naturally. Amor eterno. Him stuck on. Amor eterno.
Oh, she's not gonna sing, is she? I don't remember what happened after this. It's almost over. I should just kill it.
I see your true colors shining through.
Me and my big mouth.
I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid.
Take this chance to clean my headphones.
To let them show. Your true colors, your true colors, beautiful like a rainbow. I love it. Now I can't go out. Now just seeing red is not as exciting. I had to see that yellow tide, man. I had to see that yellow
Hey,
tide.
I'm
Because
not.
once I
I'm
see
not
that
muting
yellow
that. If I
tide,
had to
it's like,
hear it, you guys had to
todavía
hear
soy
it too.
chingona. Todavía estoy chingona. Todavía.
All right.
Todavía.
Minute and a half left. I mean,
4:25, something like that.
okay, that's the end of that.
So,
Jeesh. Oh man. Okay, here's that other. So I never knew that she denied that she ever made that video with Dre. So is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. All right, ready? Ready?
I do know. So she says, were you the one who interviewed Dre McCray? No, I've never interviewed her. Ever. At all.
Hey, how are you? I am so sorry. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hold on. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Hey, how are you?
Nice to meet you. First, I want to tell you something, okay? I am so sorry
All right, I'm
that
not
you're
gonna
going
play
through
this whole thing
this.
because we saw this already.
That woman hates you, honey. That woman hates you.
What I didn't like was all of Dre McCray's haters thinking that it was their business, her life. Because I was going through that. I don't have to be best friends with an individual to understand what's happening to them and what the public and what these hateful women are doing to a human is wrong. Yeah. Anything else? I do know. So she says, were you the one who interviewed Dre McCray? No, I've never interviewed her.
All right. So what was that all about? I have no idea. Why would she deny it? I don't know. Liar, liar, scrubbed on fire. I did want to show. How can I do this? Let's see if I have it here handy. Also, by the way, in case you guys missed it, I guess George Rice was being. George Rice is the guy that she had the beef with here in. Well, he lives in Mission, Texas, just west of McAllen, northwest of McAllen, and he was going to run for mayor. It seemed like, and then. You know, it's still early, so they're still collecting signatures and stuff. So that's when he chose to bow out and said, yeah, it's not the right time right now. He's got family obligations. And stuff like that. So it's not a good time. So he said he's going to pass and not this time around. So that would have been fun. She wanted nothing, Oriana, hey, what's up? She wanted nothing to do with you. In fact, Dre didn't do another interview because you're weird. Yeah. I don't think she ever did any interview with anybody at all again. And I tried to get her on, but she didn't. She wouldn't. She just didn't want to talk. You know, she wants to show Dre, Vaughn. She wants to show Vaughn. She wanted to show Vaughn. She wanted to do a fashion show on his freaking hospital bed when he's in a coma. It's okay to show that. Just don't ask me anything about him. Don't ask me about why is he in a coma or whatever. But I'm going to do a fashion show right here next to his bed in a freaking hospital. Make that make sense. It doesn't. That's right, it doesn't. Oh yeah, so what was I going to show you? Hang on. What am I looking for? What the heck was I looking for? I lost my train of thought. I think it was going to be a photo of something that I have, right? I know it was a photo. So let me look through my 24,000 photos on my phone real quick. Hold on. I know it had to be recent because it was something I just thought about. George Rice, no, not that. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. Yes, here it is. How can I? Okay, let me send this to myself. Hold on. Hold on. I'm glad I remembered. It's something I received. And I thought about it. I looked at it for a while. I thought about it. But not because I agreed with it. All right, let me show you. Let me show you. And there it is. Download that to downloads. Thank you. And now let me open it up. All right. I don't know if any of you have seen this or received or seen the post or received an email. I'm sorry, I cannot make it any bigger. But it says, let's take down cyberbullying Frank Marr. Helping get the word out and get Frank Marr's pages taken down. No more cheese man. No more cheese man and the Rio Grande Republic. All his pages to bully, stalk, targeted harassment, exploitation of mental health issues, and mental abuse. He did not report supposedly an older woman soliciting his minor child online. I've already got the petition up. Get with me and I'll send you the screenshots and I'll let you know what's going on. He's hiding behind the First Amendment and I'm not letting it slide. He wanted to come for me and threatened to destroy me because I post publicly. Well, I'm coming for him. And she's trying to get this petition. I don't know what good it's going to do, but you know, arguably, someone can see what I do and watch what I do and how I do things. And, you know, some people would put me in the same boat, right? And although, you know, I truly, strongly believe I don't do that. I don't stalk anybody. I don't harass. I really don't harass. You know, what happens in the comments is the whole other story, different story. But the comments are not my comments. You guys are just expressing your thoughts. And she's really making a push, this lady. She's really making a push. And I know she emailed me with it, which is kind of weird, right? But I do see it as free speech. From what I've seen, you know, making fun is one thing. I know I don't see it as harassment, so I'm not on board of that. And but you know, I would like to think you guys are, you know, intelligent enough to go to know that there's a difference. It's not you know, she might, it wouldn't surprise me if she would become friends with Vanessa, and Vanessa would jump all over that. So yeah, I'm not going to partake in that. It's, you saw the name. If you go to her page and look at all the stuff that she's posted on a certain other page, and I think that says enough right there. And yeah, I'm not gonna. It's, I don't agree with what it is, so I'm not gonna take part of that. Not that Frank needs anybody's support or whatever, but I just wanted to put that out there. I received that, and yeah, I don't agree with it, so I'm not taking part of that. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, I think that's all I got for tonight. I got some others that I did find, and I chose that one for tonight. I'm still looking for the scrambled eggs, tuna, and garlic video. I'm looking for that. I'm determined to find it. It's got to be. I know it's got to be out there somewhere. It's got to be out there somewhere. So there's a couple specific ones that I'm trying to locate. And in the meantime, I keep finding other videos, and some of them I get requests for. So I will be coming back with those. I think that's all I got. The 11:17. We've been on for, I don't know, almost 2 hours now. She put menudo in? I don't remember that. All I remember was the scrambled eggs. Well, it was the garlic first. A whole freaking bulb of garlic. To which then she added scrambled eggs, and then at the end she added tuna. It's like, I know garlic is good in a lot of things, but that much garlic. Okay, hey, Oriana says, I got a lot of tea on Gigi, and JJ, and I know some stuff. I've seen a few things about Ashley Trevino. I just don't know if it's real or not. So, hey, Oriana, tomorrow night, if you can do that tomorrow, like 7 o'clock ish. Wednesday, yeah, 7 o'clock is good if you're able to. We'll try to do that for you tomorrow. Other gossip, there are other people other than what their face. And I will say, okay, this is weird. You know what? Let me show you something before. So she's been having an exchange. Uh-oh. Breaking news. She's live right now.
People liking this particular content, it's going to push you out to more of the masses. So thank you. People dislike me because they are fucked up people. I'm not even kidding. I'm not kidding. I swear to you, every person who has ever disliked me, I don't even know them.
So much for an early good night. I guess we're going to stay here for a little bit.
Every person that runs a hate page about me, every person that gets, because there's a lot of people that run them, and then there's the same little ass stupid haters on all of them, and they're the same ones, you know, and they're hateful, mean people. That's it. There's something about me that other people don't have a problem with. And truth be told, they don't have a problem with it either. True hate is when you don't give a fuck about something. That's true hate. When you're like, what's that on the screen? Who's that? Right? That's true hate.
That's not hate.
Indifference. Where you don't care either which way. Like, it's like looking at air like nothing, right?
Yeah, indifference is not hate. Those are totally two different things.
Willing to give you their energy, interact with you, sit there, try to get the outcome that they want out of you. I mean, because you're a human being and our days are numbered and our lives are precious, right? So for you to give me that energy, no. Whatever compels you to interact with me is what other people are compelled to interact with me but not be hateful. Those people are just envious and jealous. So they don't want other people to see me in the way they actually see me. So like when I have a bunch of people say, you know what, you're ugly. If I was ugly, you wouldn't have to announce it because it'd be so obvious that I'm ugly.
Well, it is. You know, I'm just saying.
So you're either not that smart and you want
Man, the comments are ridiculous. Your light is too bright for them. Keep shining.
Right?
God.
Or you want to make me feel bad because you think that I'm one of...
I'm watching Vanessa for a very long time and she's an amazing woman. Don't listen to the haters.
Am I really ugly? Then I'm not one of those people because I have eyeballs.
Why do people dislike you?
I'm not. I'm just not. I don't know if I want to do this. I did this little battle thing with a man last night and wouldn't let me go. I had to end the live video. Yeah. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. There you go. Sir snakes a lot. So what are you trying to convince? Most of my haters do not know how to use this is what you need to know, right? Just know this. There's a running theme. Their grammar and punctuation is atrocious.
Oh,
their ability to form a sentence is right?
Yeah, I got one for you.
Okay. So sometimes
What's the difference between Vanessa Tejerina and a knife?
Problem with reading. That is literally the way that they created their sentence.
At least a knife has a point.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So I think we have more than this hater, because I think I saw a hateful comment right now. But this is the one that's here right now. So, Sir Snakes a Lot with no profile picture, right? That's a really confident lad, right?
Lad?
Wants to troll me and says, so what are you trying to convince us to right now? To go read a book and learn how to make a sentence. You. At least you, that's what I'm trying to convince you of. Probably you should not be writing sentences or attempting them if you can't. I mean, that's to you though, not the rest of the people. So.
There are so many videos of her getting high.
That's
on
another
Facebook.
thing.
Somebody wrote
People
that.
hate me because they feel, that's why a lot of times people will say that the way people
Sandra wrote, there's so many videos of her getting high on
the way
Facebook.
that this little guy's like, what are you trying to convince us now, right?
VT, you need mods on here to block them.
Convince is to influence. That's what influencing is. That's what convincing is.
Somebody said, yeah, she's very disrespectful, talking about white women all the time.
An audience perceives something in a way that they did not initially perceive something, right? Not everybody's able to do that. And when you're not able to do that, you're going to hate on that. And you're going to make it seem like, what are they trying to manipulate us into now? I'm being serious. That's where I come from. I'm being serious. They will hate you because of your likability. That's what that is. They just don't want to say that that's what that is. Because ain't nobody going to listen to you. Ain't nobody going to feel convinced. If my haters feel that I convince people and I have the ability to convince people, then what they're saying is people like me enough to consider my thoughts on something. But they're never going to give me that credit because that's actually something very positive. And they probably don't have enough sense or wisdom to understand that when they say things like that, it reveals a lot about them more than anything that they can write about me. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Let's see. April says, you're the hater. Yeah, and it's it's mostly women that hate on me. And it's mostly catty women that have been bitches and bullies like their whole lives. Like if you were to really look into that woman's past, like she's a fucking bitch. Like she ruins people's lives kind of people. Those are the kind of women that don't like me. I'm not even kidding. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. The kind of men that don't like me, the only men that ever come to my live video, 90% of them that are not haters, we don't even know that they're watching because they won't even make themselves known. Okay? Hold on. I don't care who's saying anything right now because I'm talking, right? Bad, right? The kind of men that make themselves known are either so fucking polite, so nice, no hate at all. And I mean literally like exceptionally kind, right? Gentlemen. Or they're usually closeted, self-hating, very insecure males. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Most of the men that don't say anything is because they don't freaking understand what you're saying or how to speak English, as we witnessed yesterday.
Yeah. To try to discredit a woman. You're crazy. You don't have a degree. Yeah. Simply because you have a TikTok profile does not mean that you have the ability, the wisdom, the credentials, the intellect to even have an opinion on anybody's mental health. Literally, I promise you. You're convincing no one. Especially if you're a profile that doesn't show who you really are. That's just, to the rest of us that are more aware, that, that person is just lonely. They don't have shit else better to do. I'm
just asking, but is that like a uni boob? What the hell's going on there?
So it makes them feel better to do things online that they would never do in person. They would never see me having a conversation and have the balls to do any of this in that conversation. They would never go up to me and be like, you need mental, there's something wrong with your mind. They would never do that. Do I really need mods, y'all? Because I love y'all, but the majority of y'all here don't hate me. You know what that means? That means that
making a double
first of all, I haven't seen
tuna casserole in that Nissan Rogue. Oh, Mike, that's nasty, bro.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, who's gonna listen to that nonsense? You know? The people that don't hate me are here to listen to me. And if they are people that are distracted by, oh, look at how hateful they're being, that they're not strong enough to be part of my audience. That means it's like a man that's lustful. And nobody has time for a lustful man. Nobody has time for a lustful man. That man's attention is so easy to get that man's attention, right? So if I have audience members here that are easily distracted by these people that whose motives are to easily distract people from my message, why do I want them here?
What's the message?
If they are that easily distracted, why do I want them here? They're going to squirrel out at every minute. I don't need that energy. It's taken me a long time to understand that. Because remember, y'all, if you've been following me on Facebook for the last almost 15 years, every little hater. Oh, really? You know, and it's like, no, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not, because the ones that it matters to don't matter, and they shouldn't be here. They're just as bad as the people coming to hate. Yeah. So, how many people have tried, though? I'm curious, because if y'all are telling me that I need moderators, that means that there's some people whose comments I have not even read, and I probably, in my whole life, will never read them. And they've tried so hard. And piece of a word have I read that they've written. I'm imagining that's what's happening. Because for y'all to say that I need moderators, it's because they are trying and they're just they're talking to themselves. We're a gang of 5 or 6 people that came to Vanessa the Yanina's live video because nobody pays attention to us in our lives, and here we are because we want to be part of something. And it's not a lie. It's not a lie. Even if you are part of a group of 4 or 5 people, that makes a lot of people feel good, because in those moments they're not alone. They really do feel like they are part of a team. I'm not kidding. I don't know what that's like. Because I will walk alone whenever. I don't know what that's like. I'm just imagining. Mm-hmm.
Somebody's asking, why are you mad?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is another thing that my haters will do. When they know that they are failing in getting your attention, they will have a conversation amongst just themselves and be like, oh, girl, is that true about her? For real? Is that right? I didn't know that about her. And if there's anybody here, right?
Oh, and somebody wrote Facebook. They didn't write Facebook. They wrote Book of Faces. Facebook chewed her up and spit her out, so she's here.
Themselves to try to get your attention. I also don't need you here. And it's the truth.
You haven't changed one bit. At least you have nothing else to risk. You lost everything that matters.
Who knows that I didn't pay some of these people to be like, hey, 10 minutes into my live video, I want you to go in there and say whatever bullshit you want about me. Please. Because really, I'm going to say that the live video is about trying to weed out haters, right?
She does
but really,
read the comments.
It's not that. I'm trying to curate the best audience possible.
Curate.
The most aligned audience.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way to do that is to get you guys to pretend to be haters. Do whatever you have to do. I don't care. Try to get their attention. Be mean as fuck, right? And anybody that pays it any mind has no business being here. I mean, that would be a really, top tier move to make.
All right, Jenny Lynn.
Who does that kind of thing, right?
Welcome.
Right. Oh, also, whether you may or may not be a hater that you may be a really good friend of mine and you're pretending to hate here because I'm seeing who from my audience does not need to be here, right? Right? But let's pretend that you're really hating on me. That's one thing that they'll do right now, right? Is that, like, they don't have no way of putting me down, so they'll be like, no, you're the hater.
Wow, you really burned them there.
No one's gonna believe you. And the people who do believe you are the ones that I don't want here. Just so you know. Just so you know. Yep. Oh, Nikki, thank you so much. You're such a bitch. Let me block you. Thank you.
He or she said, all you talk about is hate. Go to bed.
And this one here too.
Nikki says she has for years every video is the same conversation. But she says she's unbothered.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. Why is she doing her mouth like that?
Thank you. All right, and let's see.
All right, I got to get my thank you guy ready.
Thank you.
Anything else? Oh, and you can leave too. Thank you. I'm saying thank you for revealing yourselves. I didn't have to wait 4 lives from now to figure out that this has been a hate watcher that is suddenly revealing themselves, So, one hater said, why is she doing her mouth like that? I have an expressive face. I don't know if people know this, but most people that are speaking in public is the biggest fear of humans. Because the moment that you speak, people can tell a lot about you. They can tell you're not very smart, or you're very smart, right? Or
this is
you're
live.
mean, you're an asshole. They can feel your authenticity. Just a bunch of stuff, right? Okay.
Hey, if you're just joining the live, my live, she is live right now on TikTok.
So you're never gonna catch them smiling
I was about to sign off, actually. I was about to wrap it up and hit the end broadcast, and then I decided to check one more time, and boom.
And every single profile picture is the same exact angle. Because they have found that that particular angle shows their face in the best way possible, perhaps hides something that they're very insecure about. That's why every single picture is the same, right? So you're used to people caring about how their faces move.
Somebody should go over and say, hey, are you Gigi, the girl with the Hello Kitty stuff?
Can't really think of anything else to put me down with. So you're gonna be like, her mouth. Yeah, that's it. Her mouth. Why is her mouth moving like that? Because she has an expressive face, and also she enunciates her words better than most. So that means you're gonna move your mouth in more ways. You're gonna have more micro expressions. The fact that I even have to.
What the hell is she talking about?
Crazy. But you know, that's the evolution of hate. Thank you, Southern Dreams. Thank you for not being me.
The evolution of hate. So, whatever.
You know, Jesus' story didn't apply to me. Where I come from, I'm not allowed to speak about how, well, I see Jesus as a real true historical figure. So in my mind, Jesus is the greatest of all time. He's the GOAT. He's the absolute GOAT, right?
Yeah, he is a historical figure.
That I feel that way about Jesus. They will hate on me for even that. Even though he's the reason that I've been able to survive all of this. Were it not for Jesus,
Yeah, Jesus doesn't mind if she smokes crack or, you know, snorts a line of coke while she's alive. Jesus is okay with that.
Everybody else in the world can, but not her. Not her.
And she can talk about him. She can talk about him all she wants. The problem is when she makes the comparison to him.
You're asking me what degree I've earned? You really don't care. You really don't care. You don't. But, you know, a bachelor's of science in biology and chemistry. Hello, Lisette365. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Hey, Michelle, I love you. Thank you. Okay, well, Heather Running Mustang says, not true, I'm new here. Well, do you know how many people that have hated me have literally even made the same dialogue the way that you're doing it right now? But you know, I'm going to apologize. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. And if you're truly here because you're truly curious about me, not because you're like, let me humble the fuck out of this bitch, right? I've just dealt with a lot of hate, and so I'm hyper vigilant with it. And so if I'm sensitive to trying to figure out where your motives really are, I apologize. I'm working on that.
No, she's not.
I am. There wasn't really a reason to do a laughing face.
Oh boy, here we go.
So either, you know, you're so weak that you don't use words, and so you're like, I'm gonna put a laughing face. Right? That's the kind of thing that I'm like, well, what are you doing here? That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to sharpen my discernment here. Yeah. Thank you, y'all. I'm still using Michelle, do you remember the name of the thing that I use every single day, morning and night? Paula's choice.
Here's another comment. She thinks the world is against her. I wish she would wake up and do something for her own good.
Use that on your skin. Use it twice a day. And on the second and third day, you're going to be like, wow. I'm not kidding. You're going to look in the...
Vanessa, don't ever dim your light to make others comfortable. Keep shining and blind them. That's fucking disgusting. That's gross, man.
Truth. Thank you. Thank you, Jenny Rice Vasquez. Thank you. Remember, it is, and Paula's choice.
You remember Joan Rivers? Yeah.
Is a gray bottle with a white top, and it's called an exfoliate. I swear to you. But I don't have no makeup on, but this lip liner, and man, I was poking the fuck out of my lips because, well, it's a wooden lip liner and it barely had enough for me to fill in my lips because I have no lipstick, but that's all I have on my face. That's why I'm here with no eyelashes. And you can see my pores. And
girl, I believe you. I followed you for years and you look younger now.
Everything.
Okay.
I'm never going to stop using it. Thank you. Thank you.
Ashes to Ash says, everything you say is the truth? She asks. That's what I've gathered.
They're adorable. Every time somebody compliments me on my freckles, I remember how people call me alfalfa. I'm not kidding. They do that. Oh, I'm not kidding. They do that. Man, yeah. But they've shamed me for everything. And it's like, do they not know that I'm smart enough to know that they even sell kits so that people can create freckles, which means that not everybody hates freckles, but the thing is, I know that they're trolling me, so why am I... It's crazy. People just hate for just the strangest reasons. Thank you.
Just to hate.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what water break means, but thank y'all for almost 22,000 likes. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. This is gonna be my dinner. I really shouldn't be eating this late, but gracias. Oh, I think I see a hater that joined. Because sometimes I'll forget to block them, but then I'll remember the shit that they tried on the last live video. And here on the TikTok, it shows you when you join. Like, you don't have to tell me hi, like I know you're here. So let's just see. Right? Oh my God, Carmen, I love you. That was right. Yeah. She says, I remember you always eating Subway and then I'd crave it. Yeah, because it was really hard. We like food a lot, right? That was one of the ways I got away from eating all the foods that I had been eating my whole life. That was the way that I transitioned into being okay with just this. Was to eat Subway. But even then, I had to get away from that eventually because it has a lot of salt. Oh my God! What is your name, ma'am? She says, I remember the Starbucks grilled cheese. What is that? The Mia to the 18th. Oh, okay, the Mia to the 18th. Starbucks grilled cheese is my favorite food porn star. Get away from me. Like, that will only go to you when I want to feel toxic. Because get the fuck away from me, for real. I can't even look at you. I can't even have a taste of you because I'm just going to want you all the time. because I can't just get enough of you, because I literally will walk away and think about you and want you again. That's how good Starbucks grilled cheese are. I'm not kidding. If you all have never had one of those things, oh, don't do it. Just don't do it to yourself. Don't. I'm telling you, it's like the player of foods. Like, what the fuck? Why are you messing with me?
You know, I still haven't tried the mayonnaise, but the Starbucks I make at home with sourdough bread. Oh, sorry, with French bread.
Hi, Miss Painter. I love you.
Is the best grilled cheese. Better than
Yes,
Starbucks. I don't even have to
They
try
are so
Starbucks.
popular that when you ask for them in you know, when you're ordering, they will say, hold on, because they don't want to disappoint you.
Come on, Miss Painter.
And
Miss
they're
Painter
like,
said,
I like a grilled cheese.
Miss Painter said you are a good cook. Nutella and bananas on toast.
You know,
That's not cooking something. That's just
they put a little
putting stuff
napkin in.
together.
It's like, what are you getting dressed for? Why do you have? Why do you put anything on yourself? You know I'm gonna rip that right off you, anyways, right? Anyway, they don't want to disappoint you, and so they'll say, "Hold on."
Yeah, that's not creepy as fuck, is it?
They're not popular. They are so good. Yes, a vanilla. Y'all, only 6 months ago did I learn about blonde. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm not even kidding. I didn't know when you order blonde coffee that it's so much tastier. Yes, Michelle. Oh my God. Why'd y'all bring? What? Look, my nose is red. I'm embarrassed for how I feel about the Starbucks grilled cheese. It's like y'all brought up a man that was toxic in my life. That's just like, man, I don't like to think about you, but you know.
Oh, you mean like Leo? Just saying.
Times. We had some times. Me and the Starbucks grilled cheese. Divine times. I mean, just Yeah, I can't do that anymore. I eat this.
Oh yeah, her eyes are definitely red. You can see that. Hold on. There's a red hue. They were more red a little while ago. You know this. You know this.
Almost 30. You see, that's how positive I am. For almost 30,000 likes. It's just 25, but still, when you round up, it is almost 30. So I'm not lying. I'm not. No, what is that? What is that? What is that, V? What's 7 Brew? Is it like Dutch Bros kind of place? Oh. What makes them unique? What makes them, like, what? How do you know that you're...
7 Brews. You got a
7 Brew and not a Starbucks.
blonde caramel iced coffee, which is so freaking good.
Okay. Okay. Thank y'all for following me. Thank y'all for following me. It's really rare that I ask y'all to follow me. They have my struggle involved people completely destroying my life and everything that I valued, everything I love. I don't know if they were hoping that I would not want to exist anymore, if you know what I mean. I'm not even kidding. That's what I had to survive, things like that. Or they just wanted me to like go into a deep depression, or I don't know what it is, right? But thank y'all. Thank y'all for following me, because when I do tell my story, That's the only way to maximize the potential to have the largest reach, because you only have one shot to make a first impression. I'm not telling my story right now. I'm just dealing with anybody that wants to come over here and try to make mess, right? But when I do, the best way to do it is to have already grown your audience to a certain degree at that point. So, thank you.
What is she eating? I didn't even pay attention to what she's eating.
Thank you.
Is she eating bacteria-ridden lettuce by any chance? Or, you know, some kind of produce with bacteria all over it? Is she going to get explosive diarrhea?
Leah,
That would be so unfortunate.
compliment. She says, I seem smart. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Seem is a very broad word.
It's me. Not everybody hates me. I'm such a sucker for kindness. You know, there's not a lot of people in this world that can, you know, I think some of the worst kind of human beings are the kind of human beings that are so good. Most people can't detect them. I can detect them, but because I've learned to. Like, because in the beginning I couldn't. People that are so good at pretending to be good, kind humans, but they're not. They're like the most evil out of everybody. And so
You mean like herself? She's describing herself.
sometimes you fall in love with one of those, and you didn't know until you what? So I have been a victim of those people that have been those kind of people in power and in relationships.
Hey, Kate, good day,
Right?
Kate.
So I value the rest of you that are not, wouldn't even think of doing something like that. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys. You guys are following me and I'm not even asking you to, and I really appreciate that. So I was going to say I'm a sucker for kindness, because that, or I've just been so traumatized that any kind of kindness makes me want to cry, because I'm so used to people just being mean. And I can say that that I'm being vulnerable and I'm being honest. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Thank you. I love y'all. You guys are awesome. You see? Thank you. Thank you for following me. Thank you for following me.
This is the part where she tries to generate tears.
Get off my live video already, because it's just going to be video of me crying, and it'll be on one of the many hate pages that are out there on me. But I'm not crying because I'm really sad. I'm crying because, like, I get overwhelmed when people are really genuinely nice to me. I'm not used to it. You remember me from YouTube, you are an OG. If you remember me from YouTube, you are an OG. Because my strongest followers on Facebook actually found me on YouTube. Wow. Wow. Can you get a quick intro, Ella? You seem genuine, so yes. Hi. Hello. My name is Vanessa Tijerina, and I come from the southernmost tip of Texas. It's called the Rio Grande Valley. It's made of 4 counties: Hidalgo County, Cameron County, Starr County, and Willacy County, right? Willacy County is where I'm from. I'm just a regular person.
Nobody cares about the counties.
But when I was 38 years old, my 2 boys came to me and told me of their experiences that they were having, which no kid should have to go through in school. And these motherfuckers that ran that school thought that they could just do whatever they wanted to me, and they were going to bully me into silence whenever I wanted justice for my kids. And then I had to deal with all the ramifications from there, because the parents of the bullies wanted to try me, and well, everybody did. Everybody did, because they were so annoyed that somebody had the nerve to challenge the fact that they are in a position of power. They are in a position to deliver justice and make things right and create a good learning environment for students. And Oh, you're going to cater to the bully? You're going to cater to the bullies? So I was not okay with any of that, and then it spilled over into the local law enforcement because they're all friends, and so the local law enforcement allowed themselves to be used as tools of corruption to try to fuck up my life to make their friends who I was surviving.
Jesus, somebody wrote, her intellect is amazing.
And then 3 years later, the same shit but more serious happened with my daughters.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Jesus,
so I was forced into some of the worst kind of gang stalking, gang harassment, targeting. I'm a targeted individual, not just by people in public that are just like, I fucking hate you. I'm going to get your fucking face beaten. For real. I'm not kidding. It's the truth. It happened. And from people in public, in public positions in power, that are like those haters but have power, right? I am targeted by them too. I'm not kidding. Nobody knows about my story and how bad it is, and there's things that I have not spoken about that a lot of people try to shame me on, and I probably could take away a lot of that shame and destroy it, but then that would...
But then what would she talk about? She loves the attention. The term attention whore comes to mind. And you like how she spewed all that information without barely stopping for air? She knew it was a script. She has repeated it so many times. So she speaks generally of it, but she will never give specifics. Oh, well, what did they do to your kids? Who did what to your kids? Oh, and what did the school do back to you? I mean, details. But there are no details.
The justice to be delayed. Maybe one of the reasons that my story is going to be so great is because the further that justice is delayed, the more anticipation is created, which includes the more people will judge me because of that delayed vindication. But all of that still means more attention to one of the greatest testimonies of survival anybody has ever heard in modern times. And I'm not joking. So, thank you. I love you, Carmen. I love you. I need to get a little bit older, and I can say maybe retired. And I can say some things that I have been wanting to say for a long, long time. And when people know that aspect of me, if you think I'm strong now, when people know that, they're really gonna know something that you could have never imagined. But I can't talk about it right now because our society is created in a way that would actually harm me. It would actually harm me for me to come forward about that.
She's so full of crap. She don't talk about it because there's nothing there. And you know what? Nope. Who's targeting her now? Who is targeting her? Who is gang stalking her? Who's following her? She makes it sound like there's a mob of people out there standing in front of her house with pitchforks and, torches and shit. There's nobody. Nobody's doing nothing. Nobody is doing anything.
At 38 years old, when I believed my children, that's how they tried to get me to shut up already. Oh, you're not going to listen? We're going to get a mugshot on you. Okay, we're going to get another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. And that's when I said, okay, you're going to do this to me? Well, I'm going to survive you publicly. But not on top of that.
What does that even mean anymore?
I'm going to have to show who I really am.
What does that even mean anymore? I'm going to survive you publicly now.
So that they can see I am not what you are trying to.
It's like, who cares if you're going to survive publicly or privately or
you may be in power,
survive at all? There's nothing to survive.
People, but no, the fuck you cannot. Because
quit fucking up. And people will quit talking about you.
Goodness. No.
Quit putting your shit out there live for the public. Give me attention. And then when they pay attention, oh, that's none of your business. We just talked about this. We just talked about this.
Those million mugshots. And know that woman is so strong. That woman scared you so much that you tried doing the most. That woman's fucking amazing in ways that you don't want her to be amazing, and it scares you because she's most likely going to not just get divine justice with God, and good luck with that karma, right?
She's a
But
doctor.
she will most likely get justice in the typical ways, and you know.
Somebody wrote, "Are you the lady that had 70,000 in food stamp fraud and Medicaid fraud?" Trying to see the name, but I can't make it out. It's just a bunch of letters.
You know, when people know that there's a high likelihood that everything that they created in their lives, I went to law school, I became a district attorney. Well, you targeted a good person. And you did really bad, corrupt shit.
Nobody's targeting her at all for anything. Nobody is targeting her. She's full of crap.
I'll try to bully me into silence. I'm not kidding. What matters is...
Nobody tried to do that either.
You tried to ruin the life of an individual. Your legacy is not being a lawyer.
Hey, Tyler James.
Your legacy is not, wow, you know, nobody ever, one second. My legacy is not, people loved me enough and believed me enough to elect me to this elected seat. No, because it's Raymondville, and it's like nobody believes that people are going to do the right thing, so that's why everybody's fucked up relatives elect their fucked up relative in a small town.
Oh yeah, your dozen arrests or 10 arrests at that point had nothing to do with it, I'm sure.
And your whole legacy is going to come apart when you target a really good human. Because the universe is always going to work in the favor of goodness. And you and your family and your friends and your loved ones can believe you are so great, but you cannot fool God and the universe because they're omni-knowing. You cannot manipulate God and the universe because they know what the fuck you really did.
Yeah. And in case anybody needs to know, if you haven't heard by now, yes, she was.
Do you know how much I got being arrested at that?
You know that the person that said, "Are you the one that had 70,000 in food stamp and Medicaid fraud?" And then somebody responded to her saying, "No, that was Ash Trevino." You know, Ash's got her own thing going on, but yes, Vanessa made a plea deal on her over $70,000 worth of Medicaid and SNAP fraud.
4 years into knowing about what happened to me to realize, wait a minute, where did an officer just happen to get a methamphetamine pipe from? That's disturbing. That means you...
Am I going to have to show these videos on TikTok now? Because it's sickening that there's nobody to contradict her. And she can just say whatever the hell she wants to say.
In my car.
Accusing police officers of planting evidence.
Didn't come across...
When the morning after, she admitted it was hers.
No, you were driving around with that, waiting for the opportunity to do what you were going to do with it. That's crazy to know that...
Oh yeah, he was just driving around with it. Who can I plant this crack pipe? Oh, by the way, we've always called it a crack pipe. She calls it a meth pipe. Say the quiet part out loud. She's correcting us. It's a meth pipe.
Like, we knew that you were a bad person. Also, we're going to separate you from your daughters because some really fucked up shit happened that you really can't talk about. But if the world knew, they'd be like, all of those people are fucked up. And you don't have to convince us because that is fucked up. But I can't say it.
She just did.
But that's also why I'm confident. Because when the world finds out about that, yeah. It doesn't matter what good you did in this life. When the world finds out that you and your family Because they're going to be like, who the fuck raised those fucking people that did that shit? That is awful. And you can deny it all you want, but it's the truth, because that is disgusting. The shit that I cannot mention. Yep. Didi? What do you mean, do I remember your mom, Veronica Barajas? I drove to Crystal City. Of course. Your mom was amazing. Your uncles are amazing. Your family is amazing. I will never forget her.
Somebody wrote, this girl's way worse than Ash Trevino.
I did not have to convince. She knew immediately. The shit that I was saying was happening to me. If that is your mother, you are amazing. Because she is an amazing lady. Her family's amazing. And your father is an amazing human.
Can we talk about the arrest in May? Somebody said.
Yeah. Ashes to Ash she's a jerk, and so she wants to talk about my most recent arrest. So she's trying to like subtly discredit me, right? The reason that I'm here, and that you would never even realize that I was just arrested in May, right, is because I know that that's bullshit as well. Just like everything else. I can bet money that will never go to trial. Right. But you're never going to come back here and be like, I was wrong to do that on your live video. Y'all never do that. Y'all never do that. Because, I mean, who's going to do that, right? But y'all never do that. You never come back and say, man, I was a damn fool to be trying to...
Yeah, nobody will ever say that, because everybody knows the truth. You don't know how bad I want to go over there and start typing stuff. I'm this close. But then, most likely, I'll get blocked later, and then I'll have to make a new account. Is it worth it?
Never gonna say that.
Is it worth it?
Oh, I love you, V. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, V said, I literally worked for the same company as her. I can attest to her nursing background. Well, she's got a license. There's nothing to attest to. She's got a license.
You're basically admitting to the public that you're the kind of human being that says, you know what, if I am wrong later on, I will say that I'm wrong. But in the meantime, I'm going to be an asshole. I'm not kidding. In the meantime, though, in other words, you are putting the obligation on me to prove my innocence in order for you to be a decent human being with me. Does that say more about you, or does that say more about me? If I'm wrong, I will say that I'm wrong. Instead of saying, shit, you haven't been proven guilty of anything. And we're all Americans here, right? But that's where I come from. The doctrine of innocent until proven guilty does not apply to Vanessa the Hyena in the eyes of my haters. No.
Hey, Kate, are you allowed to do TikTok now from Australia? I thought it was blocked.
Not to Vanessa the Hyena. The people that hate me do not want me to have that constitutional right. No. She is guilty until proven innocent. When we know that's
Sarah,
not
you got blocked already too quick.
They've never found me guilty of anything. But she's not coming over here to say that. No. She wants...
Oh, but you settled your... You made a plea deal on your food stamp fraud case. That's a matter of public record. Anybody can go look it up. You made a plea deal and you're ordered to pay restitution. If you don't pay the restitution by September 14th, then something else happens. And that's what we're all waiting to find out.
you wouldn't have come over here and asked in that way. You wouldn't have. You're not going to convince us of that. You're not going to convince us that you are a wholesome.
Somebody said, how did they let you out of the mental hospital?
I'm just a super innocent human being. When you just admitted, if I'm wrong later on, then I'll admit that I'm wrong. No, you're not. You are never going to say, I was wrong. You're not.
Somebody said, tell us about it, Vanessa. If you're not guilty, please explain.
Digging your heels in because you really are now trying to make it seem like you're not the kind of person that a lot of us already know that you are, just by the behaviors that you've made right now.
You know, that's kind of that's the bad part of all this. Okay, so she loves all this. She loves going comment by comment, finding the negative Nancy's, and then getting into it with each of those comments. And that's what the whole live program will become. And for us, we've seen this hundreds of times. We're like, ugh, not this stuff again. So it can get a little, boring. Because this is, she's doing exactly what she wants. She enjoys it.
You are not my intended audience. I'm just gonna ask Karina, Karina, what's your name?
That guy keeps asking, how do you get out, how did they let you out of the mental hospital?
I'm not gonna try to figure it out. I'm gonna just straight out ask you, and maybe you'll be honest, or maybe you won't. I don't know, but we'll see, right? Because, again,
why can't you tell
I always
your
question
side, but
every
you run
time
from questions?
People that are, you don't even have to outright hate, but when you're being indifferent, you're not being kind. That's for certain.
Obviously, she has trauma and mental issues, but not a reason to come on her platform and talk shit.
But that are having their own conversation with themselves. But if they really wanted it to be private, they would be in their DMs with themselves. But no. They're doing it on purpose so that the public can see them have that conversation, so that they can get the public interested in their brand of hate. I'm just asking Karina.
So everybody's a hater, just trying to make a hate club and get everybody to hate.
But, you don't have it like that here? And you know what I mean. Because you're...
Yeah, the questions keep coming. You bring out your personal life, but dodge valid questions. Curiosity doesn't equal hater.
Nobody cares. I'm serious. You're not going to make the audience drop, and they're going to go follow you. So when you tell me that I'm talking in circles, I have you here. Thank you for the energy. Right? But I promise you that you don't have it like that.
Hey, good night, Christina.
Nobody's going to be like, hey, girl. I know, right? She's just talking in circles. Well, thank you for your energy, too. I'm telling you, it's just a bunch of people that are just bored. And I know that the majority of y'all are like them. You get on social media to be entertained, right? I got on social media to survive.
To survive.
I don't do this to people. I'll watch a reel every now and then, right? I'll go live and stuff like that. But you will never see me going to anybody's live video to be a jerk. Why would I do that?
You know why?
Because I'm wise enough to know.
Because everybody knows it's her. And then they start coming after her. Everybody knows it's her. And all she wants to know is if they're talking about her. That's all they want. That's all she wants to know.
Why is that my business? It's not. You're just a mean human, and you're a low-key hater. And you kind of think that you're kind of a cool mean girl, kind of like that, but you don't even got it like that. Yeah. Yep. Here we go. Yeah. Here's another hater. You got 70,000 from food stamps. You don't need the money from this live. No, I don't make money off my TikToks or anything. I should have started with that. But, you know, you're a petty hater, right? And it says you got like 70,000 from food stamps. When was I found guilty?
You made a plea deal.
When was I found guilty of stealing?
She made a plea deal.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I didn't. And I wasn't.
She made a plea deal, which means she pled guilty or no contest, which is basically guilty.
Well, I'm a different hater.
Which is basically not taking responsibility, but saying that you're guilty.
He's a bad person. Did you see how that turned out for you? Oh, are these ladies from the deception page? I pick up on patterns.
Right.
It's not a coincidence to me that
Somebody said, so she's on the run?
that women who are not brown or black just happen to all show up at once.
She has loopholes. Godina Shaw. I literally just said I liked your makeup videos, but you don't stop and listen.
I stopped saying anything to you. Like, you know, I think I even apologized. But you are an asshole because, like, right now, like, all this time later, you say, I literally just said that I liked your makeup videos, but you don't stop and listen. That's weird. Like, it's just weird. It's weird that, like, you want to say that I'm the problem at all. Stop watching. Stop watching. It's that simple. Do you know how many people I've seen on live and they're not entertaining to me? But I'm mature enough to be like, not have thoughts in my mind that says, go over there and fuck with them. So if I know that a lot of you here right now are those kind of people, why would you think that, I don't know, that you got it like that? Like, why would you even attempt it? I don't know, it's just weird. It really is. It really is. So, thank you. Yeah, I'm telling you, ash to ash. So, the food stamp fraud was actually dismissed? Ma'am, it's public knowledge. You're here acting as if you were just, you know, you're just asking innocent questions. What you need to do is you need to concentrate on your punctuation, because you don't use any. And if you want people to take you seriously, even as a troll, you might want to work on using a capital at the beginning of a sentence and end it with punctuation, right? Because whenever you do that, like, you just slap words on there, you don't care to even capitalize.
So the viewers, a little while ago was at 270, and then it quickly, now it's at 111. It's dipped dramatically.
To me, that's arrogance. When you are, that to me, you are so arrogant if you think that you can go be like unkind to somebody and be unkind with atrocious grammar and punctuation, which says so much about you as a human. Like, do you not understand?
The stupid grammar stuff. You know what? I think the next time I will go on there, and if you know what, if I got to make a new account, I'll just make a new account. I'm gonna do it. This is really irritating me that, because it's like I want to respond to some of these people. Say, hey, there's a page you should go check out.
Also, 100 of you can come over here and have the same kind of attitude. And
Y'all better use proper grammar here in the TikTok. We are in a professor's live.
1,000,000 of you can come over here and be like, so was the food stamp fraud case dropped?
Nope.
First of all, you're trolling me, right? Why am I going to do the work for you? Why am I going to give you information when to a lot of people you're looking the way that I want you to look? Because obviously you either know or you don't know. It's public information. You can go check. That or you're just a lazy hater of mine.
See, but she knows not all the information is out there. And if she was so innocent, then why wouldn't she express it more? Why is she being, somewhat evasive?
So a little desperate. Because you think that I'll ask the question now. Now it's my turn, right?
I've been reading the messages. You're not a nice person.
For a moment, it makes you feel good that somebody actually read what you wrote. And you know it. You know that that's true. You didn't get it's me acknowledging it, but also
Ashes to ash.
Telling you how I see it. It's not you actually writing it and getting the outcome you wanted with me. You know? My goodness. Ooh. Who is this? Who's El Marie? Who's that? El Marie, you see they're having conversation with each other. They're all the time they do this, right? She says to another hater, I offered to help her with moderate. You're a hater. That's why I don't have moderators. You're having a conversation with hateful people. You're not going to admit that they're hateful, because for you to admit that means that you're okay with them because you're having a friendly conversation with another troll of mine. And you're trying to now be a weird person by saying,
oh yeah, Kate, maybe you don't remember, but that's one of the worst things you can tell her. Oh, I'm just asking an honest question. I'm just asking a sincere question. Oh man, she hates that.
Why would anybody want that?
Ooh.
You see?
L. Marie wrote, hate? You don't have mods because you like the attention. Fix your lips.
This whole first half of this year from anybody, from anywhere. Because that's weird. That is so weird. And a lot of my haters start out that way. Oh, let me be nice and try to help you. But little do you know, I'm going to reveal my true colors to you soon. How weird. I don't like that. I don't like that. And Sunrays says, why are all these... Okay.
Somebody said, but explain to me why you have to come on live to tell everybody that you're not guilty.
Do you all think that we're like... thank you to the white folks that are not like these white folks, but do you think that we're so stupid that we do not see the little trend that just happened within the last 10 minutes? Because all of you just showed up at the same time. White women. And it matters. It matters.
Okay.
Business.
Okay.
Is the business of a brown woman to a white woman. And why would you think that, of all people, your opinion would matter to me? Oh no, white women who have have no business judging other people who are brown and black, right? You have no business in the business of other brown and black people. I don't care what anybody says, right? You will always say that you don't care about race. Of course you don't, because you're the one that's not brown and black. Of course you're not going to care. Of course you're not going to care. Because you're not the one that's affected by the judgments of your country.
Oh, shut up. So I'm trying to get the demographics on the viewers of TikTok. And they break it down, but they don't get into race. They get into age, gender, geographic location, and behavior. But they don't talk about race. I wonder why.
They always do that. It never ceases to amaze me. It's always the same kind of pattern that they follow. It's like this Karina one could not help it. She's like, try to act nice. And through the live.
Yeah, Kate, you know, you're probably right. Because I just realized something today.
I'm being serious.
She sits perfectly still for the most part. She doesn't move her legs a lot. And I swear before she's moved her legs and I hear noise.
I have crazy eyes.
So there must be garbage down there. So if she would have moved her legs and, you know, try and move them a little bit just to get some motion
You're beautiful, aren't you?
and activity in her legs while she's sitting there, you would probably hear garbage. You know, cans, cups, or whatever.
Sarcastic.
That's my educated guess.
Wise enough, we understand that truly beautiful people do not go and put anybody down for any reason. So we can just imagine what's going on there that you're not showing us. So, in other words, you probably have more you should be worried about than my crazy eyes. Yep. Exactly, Carmen. Exactly. The ones that want to talk about your physical characteristics, oh, she's moving her mouth like that, her crazy eyes, and this and that, right? Are the ones with no profile picture. Because we can't see you. We can't. We can't see enough of you to judge. We can't. Right? That's not bravery. That's cowardice. Yep. Yes, thank you. Yes, people only put people down when they're insecure. Yep. And you know what's so weird is that these people...
Ashes to Ash said, you're doing the same thing, but okay.
Like 15 haters on this live video. And I swear to you that those 15
Lady, you definitely need prayers and help. Lots of love and respect.
In business, that has nothing to do with them, right? They will all feel personally offended by me surviving them and not being affected in the way that they wanted to affect me. They will feel as if I offended them.
Stay blessed and have a great year you deserve.
Like,
Well, now I am. Look how rude you are.
How dare you make me feel these feelings that I now feel because...
Full-blown, ashes to ashes, full-blown Mexican. I am. You're...
being a bitch, right? And it's not working on you.
Caching is white, please. Your caching is white. Why is it you think it's okay to pull the race card? Wow, crazy. You definitely lost a follower. That was that Karina Shaw lady.
I mean, I don't know. Oh, Ashes is one of those. You can't even see her pupils. Right. So she was trying to arrest shame me, right? Because Vanessa Tijerina is different from other Americans, right? I'm not jealous of her. Ash is not jealous of me, and she's not envious of me. No, but the doctrine of innocent until proven guilty does not apply to me. But she's not a weird hateful bitch, right? Yeah. So when all else fails, we're gonna sobriety shame her. Even though she has not demonstrated, and I haven't, I have demonstrated zero characteristics, mannerisms, etc. for a reasonable human being to suspect that I am anything but sober right now. Right? But hateful people like you will start to do that. Well, nothing else we're doing is working, so let's imply that perhaps she's not sober. You see, this Elmarie, look at her. Look at Elmarie's an asshole. She's a white woman who was pretending to be nice and saying, you know, I'll be a moderator for you. And then her evolution of hate has been shown, right? And look at what she said right now.
Hey, Connie.
With an exclamation point, that's how mad they get when they don't get their way with me. Look at her. You talk about innocent until proven guilty, but are racist. What does one have to do with the other? What does one have to do with the other? Honey, you're a white, mean, hateful woman.
So, the bottom line is,
right? You're a hypocrite. Because I would bet money
she gets way
friends
more
that are
people
very
that
much,
get in her face and question her about her past
they very much believe
than
in
there is on
Constitution.
Facebook. On Facebook, it's the
And
usual suspects. You know, it's probably
You and me
Lupe. It's probably him, one of his
But they can be like
profiles,
that.
and maybe someone else who go over there and kind of, you know, bother. But
And I
here, there's a
do not even
bunch.
show that
There's a
I'm
lot
like
of them.
that. But you want to label me like that. But you're okay with
And I was watching the comments from the beginning. Some of them were trying to be nice, and then she turned on them just because she gets this feeling that they're a hater. And of course, now they're like, "Yeah, I'm glad I didn't follow you."
video, right? But I can just block you.
Wrong. L. Marie says wrong. Nope, wrong. You are why minorities get stereotyped.
I'm just wondering, do you all convince yourselves like, well, you know, I'm
She
really-
brought it here to the internet, but won't answer questions as to why. See, the crowd that's against her is getting bigger and bigger.
No, she can block you. There's a reason why she hasn't. It's really easy. Like look at my finger. Like, it's this movement. Right?
There comes Michelle Rutherford to the rescue. Look at all the pick me princesses crying on your live, V.
None. Look at how mad you are. 3 exclamation points in that one sentence.
Oh my god.
Block.
You know, it's freaking embarrassing when she starts using the grammar card. It's like, really, that's what you got?
You're
Okay.
just fucking entertaining, right? Block me. Not a problem. You're just fucking entertaining. Thank you, actually. I know I am. Thank you.
Can you imagine if Trump was like that? And he's not. Trump will answer you. President Trump, can you tell us why, even though we run the straight, oil prices are now low enough to lower gas prices for the common American? And can you imagine if he said, is that a question? Is that a question with a question mark or an exclamation point? Because it really should be a closed question with a question mark. That would be funny, I think.
Are these bitches being assholes with you? Oh, I love you. They're not going to be like that with you. For that, I'll block them. Let me do that right now. Yeah, you're not going to come after. You can tell me whatever you want. But no, the fuck, you are not going to come
Somebody
here.
said, just answer the question if you want support. It's that simple.
Get you blocked. You can tell me whatever you want. You can put me down, call me a bitch, say you're a criminal, you are guilty until proven innocent, call me whatever you want, you're not sober, this and that. And I'm not going to block you. But the minute that you go after the people that are supporting me, no, the fuck, you are not. All right? So, anyway, let's get rid of you. Got it. And you.
El Marie said, bye.
Hold on before I block you. My haters are so weird. Look at that Mimi Sand. Just answer the question if you want support. It's that simple. Let me clarify things first of all. I do not now, have never, do not now, and will never. But I would rather be a human being in the world amongst 8 billion people with zero support. I would rather have zero support than to be supported by a hater. I'm being serious. So I don't care. I don't care what demands you have of me in order for me to win your support, because I don't want your support.
She's so dumb.
Get out of here. No. And you know what's so weird, you guys? No, and I've always said this. People who come over here to do this to me, like those white ladies that came over here to be bitches with me. They really want us to believe that I'm the only human being they've ever been mean to. They do. They want us to believe that I'm the only human.
Well, I think they're just matching energy. That's what I think.
To degrade. They've never done it to anybody else. Yeah, right. No. I will always believe that the people who come to me and attempt that have been doing that shit their whole damn lives, and they have.
By the way, her viewers are down to 88.
Lives that are not as strong as the kind of person that I am. That's why they attempt it, and that's why they get mad when they don't get the outcome they want.
Somebody said they are all the ladies that work in the courthouse. I bet.
Things that are not familiar bother human beings. Something that you're not familiar with is something that makes you uncomfortable. So when a hater is disappointed that they could not affect me the way they've affected so many other people, that is unfamiliar territory to them. And unfamiliarity breeds discomfort. It's not comfortable to them. And they are either not smart enough or they are so hateful and evil that they will interpret that as not being an issue with themselves. No. The issue is the person that did not allow you to affect them, that made you feel weird. That's crazy. My goodness. Thank you all. Almost 50,000 likes. And that's not an exaggeration because it is 45. But if you round up, it's almost 50. So thank you for almost 50,000 likes. And I'm not lying when I make that statement. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, positive energy only, please. That, or I'm just going to transmute it, and you're not going to like that, because once again, you're going to be one of those weird haters that's like, wait a minute. She's not affected the way I want to affect her, and that...
You're going to transmute it.
And that's unfamiliar to me, and things that are unfamiliar to me make me feel uncomfortable, and now I have these bad feelings, and I'm just going to blame her for not being affected instead of seeing that I'm the fucking problem. Because why am I being a weird hater?
Her viewers right now, her viewers are dropping like flies. She's at 78.
Because I know that not everybody has the ability to not give a fuck what people, have negative to say about them, right? I know not everybody has that ability. And the fact that you all have to live with these kind of people, and because I see them as spam. Like, I know you're in front of my face telling me this and that, but it's like, it's you. First of all, I don't care what anybody says bad about me, but it's you. So, it's you.
Oh, so she cares.
Even less, if it's possible. Right?
She absolutely cares if people say bad stuff about her. She really does care.
People say bad about you. I don't know what that's like. So I feel bad for all the people that these kind of people have. Man, they have fucked with your lives. You have to work with some of them, making your life miserable at work, or God forbid that they married into your family, or you married into a family of made up of 100% of them. Ew. No. No. They're not even here anymore. Do you see that? They're not even here anymore. They stopped talking. They literally stopped talking, and you did not see me block, but just like 2 or 3 of them. I don't know. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Yes, I'm still working as a nurse. I have an unblemished nursing license. I don't know if you're being a hater or not, but yeah, whenever they cannot sobriety shame me or mock
It's not unblemished. There are charges pending.
or you're no, the Constitution doesn't apply to you, shame me, right? Then you know, a lot of haters will be like, you're still a nurse. Why wouldn't I be? The Board of Nursing, they even understand the Constitution. Even the Board of Nursing, they have to, because they're a governmental agency. Innocent until proven guilty. Yes, I love you. I love you. No, this one, like you see this Sarah Nealer, you know, is a white profile. I don't know. It's probably some Mexican man that doesn't like me and pretending to be a white lady, because they do that sometimes. And no, she's proud of it. Look at her. She's proud. Look at her. Still here, just listening to stupidity. Thank you for the energy. That's how strong I am. I am so strong that a hater will let go of all. You have no self-respect saying that. Because you have no self-respect saying that. Because I know you felt like a badass to say that. But it made you look so foolish to say that. Because it's like, why are you proud of that? Why are you proud that we're all here commenting and opining of the fact that the majority left? Why would you think that you are something special when you're like, no, one of us is still here? Yeah, you're one of those shitty people though. And why are you saying that? Like, why would that be a good thing? That's crazy. Yeah. Ma'am, nobody cares about me. That El Marie is still here. I'm just hanging around to watch the new age Holly Hobby acting like she knows it all. Oh, that's another thing they do. She's a know-it-all, right? They always resort to calling me a know-it-all the minute that I start sounding so reasonable that not even their hate, they can't even attempt their hate on me. Suddenly, all their insults are not being attempted, and suddenly I'm just a know-it-all.
That's her license.
They're just watching me.
Online at the Texas Board of Nursing. That's her married last name from her first marriage.
Now you want to say, I'm just.
That's why it's Franco, not Tijerina.
Watching you because you're acting like you know it all.
And there you go at the bottom. No current discipline, but formal charges filed.
Not just
November 7th of 2025.
It's so low.
And it is current. It's always showing current.
It's crazy. And now she says, now this white woman, right, who has been weird this entire time, says this.
So that's not unblemished.
Says, reason is wearing your lipstick on your lips, honey, not around them. Ma'am, your evolution of hate on this live video is so weird. Remember, because you're the lady that started off being real nice and sweet, saying, I can be a moderator for you. And all along the way, you have your mask dropped so slow in this live video, but dropped it still did. And it showed you for the evil bitch that you really are. That's crazy.
She keeps saying El Marie is a white lady. And El Marie said, I'm not white.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, yeah, she was begging me. She was begging me. Let me be your mod. Let me be your mod. Let me be your mod. And whoop, fast forward to the end of the live video, and I'm just gonna say how ugly you are and how you don't know how to put on makeup and this and that doesn't say more about me than it does about you, though.
El Marie said, because you started shit when someone tried to help you.
Wow.
So go take your meds.
Once again, if you all are barely tuning in, I know. Can you believe that? Ma'am, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm not even gonna ask you to come live, because we know that you're not. But it would be lovely to see you.
Nobody begged. I felt sorry for you because people were telling the truth, and now I see it.
They know what I'm about. They know I'm being authentic. This is who I am, and they don't have an issue with me, right? So if they don't have an issue with me, right, they're not trying to put me down the way that you're trying to put me down. They are going to also be very interested in what you look like and sound like, because they're going to want to know the kind of people that judge me, because they don't feel that way about me.
I wonder if I can do
But
this.
you pique their curiosity when you're there, like literally in desperation, still attempting what you're never going to be successful at.
So you don't have to see her, but you can see the comments going, right?
These are her last two comments. Look at this. Weird. Nobody begged. I felt sorry for you because people were telling the truth and now I see it. No, you're a weird hater. Lady, you're a weird hater. You were asking. Oh my God. That's such a weird comment. I wonder how many people you have hurt in your life. When I see like people that act like you, I wonder how many human beings you have like put them in situations, or you have made them feel bad about themselves. I bet you don't have good karma, do you? That's probably why you're bitter. Because the universe doesn't reward that. And you know it too. You know, if you can act like if I'm lying, but if I'm not lying, you know I'm not lying. Nobody who's happy in their life is ever going to be here acting the way that you're acting. You can tell us, no, I'm a very happy person. And it's like, no, you're not. Happy people don't do that to other people. Hi, Nanita. Beautiful, right back at you. So that's the weird comment. I'm about to leave this live video. Thank you for almost 50,000 likes. Thank y'all. Thank you. If anybody ever wants to see true hateful people, all they have to do is come to watch one of my lives, and you will see these characters come over here. Look at these comments. So it was, nobody begged, but we all saw you beg. You were all like, please let me be your moderator.
Look at the page.
She's an example of the kind of people who in real life, through my struggles, she gives me, oh my God, you give me Yolanda Saldivar vibes. You were the Yolanda Saldivar of this live video. And that's weird. You pretended to be a good human and be like, oh, can I be your moderator? And the whole evolution of your hate. You then turned into a human being that's trying to now change the minds and negatively influence human beings against me. You're not a good human. I feel sorry for anybody that you have power over. I'm not even kidding, I'm being honest. If you have power over like an elderly person or something like that, a child, no. You're not a good human. I could just tell. Anyways, these are her comments. Nobody begged. I felt sorry for you because, but you don't feel sorry for me because you're doing the same thing. You're weird.
Hey, perfect
You want
lady.
us to believe that you felt sorry for me when you're doing the same thing that they were doing, but now you're doing it to me? And you want us to believe that you felt sorry for me? You want us to think that there's not something wrong with you, first of all. But you just made that sentence. That's so strange. I felt sorry for you because people were telling the truth and now I see it. No, what you said in that sentence is, I tried my own brand of hate, and once again, like everybody else, you, Vanessa, made me feel uncomfortable because I didn't get the outcome that I am familiar with other people. And now I have an issue with you. That's weird. That's not right. Nobody's gonna convince me otherwise. Anyways, her next statement is, what are you here for then? As if I don't have the ability to just go live and not say a fucking thing. Literally twiddle my thumbs. Not say anything. As if I don't have the right to not have a reason to go live. To not have a reason to speak, to just do whatever that I want after I press live, right? As if I don't have the right to do even less than what I'm doing now. Right? That's just the first part of it. That's so weird. What are you here for then? To keep crying? Ma'am, I've talked about things.
So this just occurred to me right now, and you know, it occurs to us all the time about her. But it's so sad that this is the height of her socializing with people. This is what she's got. Which is why she stays here for so long.
That's not happening.
This is the socializing she's able to do.
You're strange. Because you don't have the ability to self-regulate.
No friends and family.
Some of my haters know that they don't want to.
Really, not even co-workers to socialize with. This is the height of her socializing for the day.
Come off a little bit like you should believe what I'm saying. You know? Like I'm a normal kind of not like this human being. But not you. Not you. You can't self-regulate. You're dangerous. Not because you're cunning. Not because you are diabolically, smart. No. You're dangerous in the way that I've said you're a human like you is dangerous. Humans that are not smart and very mean are very dangerous. I think you've done worse in your life than we could even imagine. Mm-hmm. I'm being honest. So she ends that comment with, well, I'm just going to say the whole thing. What are you here for then? To keep crying about something you say you survived? Yeah, that's that person. I love you, Nanita. Gracias, gracias. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Yeah. And then Sarah's here saying things like, that's another white lady that's been just like this one too. That's seriously sad. I don't know what, you see, that's another thing they do. That's so sad. When they can't get their way with me, when they can't get me, when they cannot affect me the way they want to affect me, that's what they do a lot at the very end. They'll do that.
Boom.
Well, this is just pitiful. You're just pitiful. They tried everything else, like the other one. You're just entertainment to me. I still have you here, though. If I was everything that you wanted people to believe about me, I would not have the ability to keep you here.
Uh-huh.
My goodness. I love AI. The AI summary said, a heated debate about who is being authentic in the live chat. I'm being serious. That's what the AI summary is saying, because it summarizes. It's kind of cool because it summarizes. It gives you a summary like after so many portions of the live video. Like it. You know how some people would come onto my live videos on Facebook and be like, "Hey, everybody, stop what you're doing and brief me." Right? TikTok, I guess, has identified that. TikTok has identified that people need to know what's going on in this live video. So they now have AI giving y'all a summary. That's so cool. Yes, exactly. Exactly. My goodness. I love y'all so much. I love y'all. Did I block everybody that was messing with you? If there's anybody that was fucking around with you on this live video, message me please in my DMs. Give me their names so that I can block them. Because I think I blocked like 3 people who were being bitches with you. Because one more time, I'm going to end this live chat. 52,000 likes. I love y'all so much. You haters can come over here and tell me whatever you want, right? I'll ignore you. I'll transmute your energy. I'll use you as entertainment by choosing how I'm going to deal with you, right? I'll either demonstrate your evolution of hate, point it out so that people can see it, who otherwise probably wouldn't have seen it that way, right?
She thinks that's a flex.
You know, whatever it is, I'm going to transmute your energy. But to come over here and try to put down the people that are on here other than me, you're not going to do that. That will get you blocked. That will get you blocked. And I think that says a lot, because I'm willing to let you do whatever to me, but don't go after my followers. You're not going to do that. Yeah. Thank you. And you know what? Let me...
My question is... Sorry. Why is she so protective of her viewers? Yet she was not this protective over her own daughters.
Bye. Oh my goodness. My goodness.
She didn't even try to regain custody. Didn't fight for it. What she says is a lie. It's in the court documents. And if I gotta find those freaking documents that say that, I will freaking look for them. So she's fighting for her. Oh, God.
Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, "Thank you for being a friend." I love y'all so much. Thank you. Good night.
Oh, man. I like this one.
Yes, bitch, I heard you. I'm pretending like I didn't.
It's hard to find the right placement for that sound clip, but I love it. Yeah, I think I'm done for today. It's 1 a.m. Central Time. what, 11 o'clock on the West Coast. Hey, you guys have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. This was entertaining. You know it was. You know it was. So she likes that. So she's either on her way to the gym, I'll say, or coming back from the gym. I'll say this time she's going to the gym, but she wasn't all sweaty and stuff. Anyhow. Alright, tomorrow's a new day. Wednesday's the 22nd. I will definitely see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Please give the video a like or a thumbs up or whatever it is, wherever you're watching. And follow me on Facebook if you haven't, MannysHardTruth. And subscribe on YouTube if you would, please. I'd appreciate it. Same thing, MannysHardTruth. While I finish my peanuts here. These are salted peanuts. Have a good night. Thank you all.